Welcome in, Outlaws. Hey, it's KGB from the C Sports Network. That's right, home to your streaming Outlaws. We're bringing you the three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and we will be playing at the St. Louis Cardinals for this three-game series. Oh, I see I got the wrong page up. There we go. There we go. Oh. Didn't start my cam, everybody. What a great way to start the stream off. But we're getting it all working. I have had a little more sleep than yesterday. I do apologize about falling asleep during Mav's stream. Or dozing off, nodding off, I should say. It was a rough one. Alright, so we got to change that. We're not at Yankee Stadium. Alright. There we go. There we go. Here I am. What's up, everybody? That's right. That's right. Got the Federo, baby. We've only lost one game since I started wearing this. So until I start seeing where we're losing 2 and 3 in a row, then I'll closet the hat for a little while. But until then, we're going to wear the hell out of it. All right, so interactive, looking good. I went ahead and I switched back. Tonight, unfortunately, everybody, it is a VPN night. Unfortunately. The St. Louis Cardinals are a blacked out team for me. So, you know what that means. The interactive may get a little behind. I'll try my best to get it synced up. But you guys all know it certainly could be a pain in the butt. Also, you might have noticed we put on some subs since yesterday. I did a Shohei Ohtani's his 23rd home run of the season, and that video is sitting right now at about 6,700 views and still climbing. And it's brought in 7 new subs. So welcome in to the new Outlaws that have joined. Certainly appreciate you checking us out and watching my video. And as always, we take a little bit of time to get set up here. The first pitch is scheduled for 7:45, I believe. 7:40 Eastern, 6:40 Central, 6:45. Just finishing up. Yep, no way we can do the Dodgers game today because they have a 7:10 start. And as you guys know, our Atlanta Braves come first. Gotta change our that's all in order. So now we just wait for the game. All right, I see we got 9 or 10 people in here. I still got to get my chat set up, guys. I still don't have it. So if you're talking to me, I can't see that quite yet. Bear with me. I'm getting that right now. Look at that, everybody. We are already at 10 likes, and the game hasn't even started. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Pop the chat out.
Tonight here at Busch Stadium. Hi again, everybody. Chip Carey, Brad Thompson, Jim Hayes is coming along in just a moment. What a way to start the homestand. The Cardinals look terrific in their 3 games against the Giants.
Yeah, they did. You sweep the...
Hold on here. We need to see if we can get the Braves broadcast. That
is complete.
There we go.
The Braves take all 3 at St. Louis.
Right, here we go. Oh, this isn't game time. It's just, this will be the start where they'll commentate down on the field a little bit. But we're going to head on down there.
Well, the Braves got the sweep here last year in St. Louis. Let's see what this year brings. Braves baseball on Valley Sports is presented by
Shout out to you, Goose.
Atlanta comes in hot.
Goose
droppings. The
droppings.
last 10. Just took 2 or 3
our
from
buddy
the New York
Steve,
Yankees.
Steve
See if they can keep it rolling, folks. Brandon Gunn, CJ Nikowski back with you. There's several guys we can highlight right now in the lineup, CJ, over the last 2 games as the bats have started to get going. But let's talk about Sean Murphy and Marcell Ozuna.
It's time to give Sean Murphy a little bit of love. He was missed in this lineup when he was out with the
oblique
injury.
We
was
give
obvious.
Sean Murphy
we know what
much,
he did last year. It was a career best season for him, and now what we have seen is that really good version once again. His last 6 games, look at Sean Murphy, the
I know it's a
batting
Monday
average,
night,
OPS
but
over
hey,
1,000. He is squaring the
hot
baseball
day
up,
outside.
and he is hitting it hard. But you mentioned Marcell Ozuna. He has been the guy all season long. This has been so fun to watch. You go back to last May of 2023 and who he has been since then, May 1st. The swing has been on point. We've seen the power from him. He is making a push to be in Arlington as an all-star this year. He absolutely deserves it. Let's take a look
first
at the home runs this season. StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. And there they go. The spray chart really, really impressive here for Ozuna. The fact that he is using the entire field with that powerful bat. Kind of an exclamation point on what has been a great year.
Yeah, you said constant. That's the word for Ozuna, and the Braves 8-2, as I said, in their last 10. Meanwhile, CJ, St. Louis Cardinals were struggling earlier this year, but since May 12th, they actually have the best record in the National League.
They're getting it turned around. Last year was an historically awful season for the St. Louis Cardinals, and they got off to that slow start again this year. But now, all of a sudden, they are coming out of it here a little bit. The offense has come alive.
All right, so let's look up here in the chat.
National League and finally
welcoming Tim and David.
Coming around
One Shot
as well.
Gaming.
The starters,
welcome
they
in, my
went with
friend.
some older guys.
Shout out to
some
George. Shout out
starting
to
to work
Kevin.
out pretty well, and
welcome
we will see
in,
Lance Lynn
guys.
here this evening.
Mr.
Yeah, one of those
Woodrow,
older guys. Lance Lynn
43.
starting for the Cardinals. Young Spencer Schwellenbach, 5th Major League start for him tonight for the Atlanta Braves. More from St. Louis as we walk you up to first pitch. Coming up next.
All right, they're heading on to commercial. All right, so. All right, the only good thing, but it's going to be a downfall because I went back to the way I was doing the interactive, which was through the desktop app, where I could not control the sound of it. When I run the VPN, we don't have game commercials like I do running off of MLB.com's site through my normal web host. You know, when I use the VPN, for some reason it cuts all the commercials out. But the damn interactive has sound in it now. And they need to work on that because what happens is when a commercial comes on, you'll see that on the interactive, the Jumbotron gets bigger, and you see a commercial on the Jumbotron, and you can hear it. Now, normally I pause that so you guys don't hear it. Well, what happens is halfway through that commercial, the audio for it starts looping over again. So then when the video stops, you still hear the looping audio from 2 different commercials. And it is loud. It's loud. But I rather deal with that than have to fumble around like I do making it a browser. This is just so much easier. right. Cat in the Hat. Hey, I love my hats, man. Unfortunately, I've grown a little bit in the last few years, as you can see, big old belly now. They don't fit my big head as well as they used to. Just need to find some new ones. Mr. Maverick was supposed to be joining us tonight. Said he had to step out and go, that he'd be right back. He said 5 minutes, and that was 25 minutes. So,
your Atlanta Braves are getting ready to get the series.
I don't know what to tell you.
In St. Louis.
He's going to join us for a few innings. We are going to do the chat vote celebration, guys, and we're going to hand out a few games throughout the stream. Only these games are going to be worth anywhere from $15 all the way up to $30. So they are significantly more. We'll actually know what games they are.
All of these categories, they're top 5.
But I'd like to keep that a surprise for you. I'll know what it is. I'll know how much it costs. But you'll have to be the one to grab it and be the first one to get it
and then to go deep
and redeem it to be able to tell what it is.
With this rotation, obviously it starts with Max Fried for me, but you have the other guys as well. Schwellenbach's done a nice job his last 2 starts. Chris Sale's been awesome. Reynaldo's been great. Charlie Morton's been solid. So to see this rotation really step up when the Braves offense really struggled was huge.
We're about
you're gonna have to
7 minutes out from first
sort of
pitch.
gain ground on Philly, even though that is a far cry away from what is important at this very moment. We're gonna get you back out to the Lou in just a little bit here for first pitch out there at Busch Stadium. BG, CJ, and Hannah have you.
Did I do the what?
Enjoy it, folks.
When you get all you can eat.
Get whipped back in the day. What do you mean? Hey, welcome in, D. What do you mean, George? What did I do to get whipped back in the day? Oh, you're asking. What did I do? Just mouth off. You know? Tell you, my mom and dad's generation, they didn't tolerate that. You didn't backtalk. Backtalk, you got your mouth smacked. Or even better, like my grandmother liked to tell me, go get a switch. It's all about respect. It don't matter how mad you are at somebody. You don't raise your voice to them. You don't disrespect them. That's something I was taught at an early age. And that, unfortunately, is something that this day and age's kids need to learn. You don't scream and yell at your parents. They brought you into this world. They've given you everything you got. Show some respect. And respect is earned. I cringe. I cringe when I see these needy, overprivileged kids, young adults, throwing fits and screaming at their parents like they're something special in the world. I cringe at that. It's like you ain't even lived nothing to see what this world could be like. But, let's not even get started on that subject. We're here to talk baseball tonight. We are about 5 minutes out, 5 minutes and counting, everybody.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places. By the Georgia Lottery.
Now, I'm not sure just how, we'll have to see how close the interactive is. Still waiting for it to go
Following a
live.
big series win over the Yankees in New York, the Atlanta Braves continue their 7-game road trip, this time a bit further into the Midwest as they take on the St. Louis Cardinals, opening a 3-game series here tonight as we welcome you inside Busch Stadium, where Marcell Ozuna continues his offensive success, and he does it with style against his former team here tonight. As the Chronicles of Snip Bear continue, I've continued my investigative journalism on this topic here tonight. As I walked into the clubhouse earlier today, I saw a room full of t-shirts with Snip Bear on them. As you can see, that is Marcell Ozuna. He had this on. This was gifted from RotoWear. These t-shirts are for sale online, and he talked about this being a theme throughout the clubhouse with all players taking part. Snip Bear actually made his debut on the bench for the Atlanta Braves back on June 15th. It was a massive win over the Tampa Bay Rays. Since then, the Atlanta Braves are 6-2 with Snip Bear on the bench. If you've missed it, you can tune in every game to where there's a different theme.
I would
Some
love
of the
to
afternoon
go
games,
to
Snip Bear is
Egypt,
styled
man.
with a hat,
That's
sunglasses,
cool.
a Powerade. Tonight, we don't know what will be with Snip Bear on the bench, but I did have a conversation with Marcell Ozuna earlier
for
this
sure,
afternoon.
man. That is cool
and he
as
said,
hell.
of course, Snip Bear
I
had
would
to make
love
his
to
first
go
road
to
trip, so he
Egypt.
continues with his first trip to St. Louis here tonight. He's actually traveling in Marcell Ozuna's travel bag. He is not squished. I have confirmed that, but Marcell Ozuna said it's a lot of fun. It was a gift from Brian Snicker.
Hey, thank you for
back
them
on
likes.
June 14th, Brian Snicker
We're now at
actually
15.
had
Let's see if
gifted
we
to
can
him. He
hit
said,
25.
had I known it would bring this team so much success, I would have bought a Snip Bear 2 months ago. And since then, the team has named him Snip Bear because of that gift. But the team having a lot of fun with this, talking about that offensive success, some stellar pitching, and also the Chronicles of Snip Bear continuing here in St. Louis at Busch Stadium here tonight. We'll continue this theme throughout the night with some more fun updates on Snip Bear. But coming up on the other side, we have some big bats that we're going to get to. Brandon and CJ.
Yeah, during
join
their
us
off
next.
season. Is it even safe yet? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it even safe yet? You know, they for quite some years now, there have been kidnappings and all kinds of things. Just like I'd love to go to South America and see the pyramids down there and whatnot. I'm a huge history buff. I love everything history. The Japanese culture are so amazing. It's such an amazing culture to learn about, along with many other cultures. I mean, that just phenomenal.
Atlanta Braves
All right.
baseball is brought to you by Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. By Xfinity. Stream Braves baseball with Xfinity because it's only live
All right,
once.
they are heading down to
And by
down
Delta
to the
Airlines.
park.
Keep climbing. Back in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, game one of a 3-game series on a steamy night. 96 degrees and a heat advisory right now.
96
in St. Louis,
degrees
Missouri.
there
Baseball
at
will
Busch
be
Stadium
played, and
tonight.
we are ready to bring it to you. Let's get you the lineup for the Atlanta Braves. Here's what Brian Snicker is going to roll out tonight. Presented
There you
by
have the
your
lineup.
local Toyota dealers. And
And Forrest Wall back in the lineup. So Adam Duvall getting a night off. Forrest Wall will start out in left. Ramon Laureano again in right field tonight for the Atlanta Braves. And a veteran is going against him on the mound in his second stint as a Cardinal. It's Lance Lynn.
37 years old. You mentioned an original St. Louis Cardinal back in 2008 when he was the first-round draft pick. Now, the thing we keep an eye on, that note right there, the fastball usage, that includes the four-seamer, the two-seamer, and the cutter, highest in all of Major League Baseball among the qualifiers. And so,
I think I know what's going on. Give me a second. I'll fix this
He's also got a cutter, slider, changeup, and sweeper in the mix as well.
And the perspiration already starting for Mr. Lynn out there on a steamy night. CJ, how about your four keys?
We got to have a little fun, right? We're in St. Louis, so how about batter up? We mentioned the four-seam fastball usage that the Braves will have to deal with. Getting to that heater tonight will be really important, and it is hot in here for sure. Not just 97 degrees, but that man right there has been pretty hot. His last two starts have been quality starts. Looks like he's starting to figure it out, so we're excited to watch Spencer Schwellenbach go here tonight.
I like it. The Nelly theme here in St. Louis. You know? Very fitting.
Yeah, we're on the road. Have a little fun with it.
Good crowd, as there usually is here at Busch Stadium, as the Braves start a three-game series, and Jared Kelnick strolls up to the plate.
Jared Kelnick heading to the plate. Damn, interactive.
Braves coming off the series win in New York. And in that victory yesterday, Jared Kelnick drove in 2 of the 3 runs for Atlanta. 3 homers in the 9 games that he's been in that leadoff spot. And the first pitch here is a called strike on the corner. So Alfonso Marquez, he can expand that zone a bit, can he, CJ?
The corner of what? In the batter's box, it seemed like that one might have been off the plate, but you're right. Away to righties, away to lefties is an area where he will expand. Inside to the lefties, he is particularly cold, so we'll see if that plays out here this evening.
At 1-1, but we're going to have to.
And things even up to Kelnick. This one bounced foul. A ball and 2 strikes. And a new bat for Jared Kelnick as well. Let's look at the racetrack defense here for the St. Louis Cardinals. Ciani out in center, Carlson in right, Brendan Donovan in left. You'll notice that Nolan Arenado is out. He's battling a couple of injuries, so it's Brandon Crawford, the veteran, at third base. Paul Goldschmidt, a scheduled day off. But the most notable addition tonight for the Cardinals is the catcher. Contreras has been out for the last 40 games. Wilson Contreras broke his arm on May 7th, but he is back, just activated today, and that's a big boost for the Cardinals.
And in such a unique way, he was hit on a swing, not a backswing, but an actual swing because of how close he was getting to the hitter.
All right, Kelnick can be retired.
Here is that Contreras injury against the Mets way back on May 7th.
So these catchers are taught to try to get closer and closer so you have that opportunity to steal strikes. But look how ridiculously close Wilson Contreras is there from that side view with JD Martinez hitting. You know, a lot of times we will see guys getting hit on the backswing, but that was on the actual swing.
That's a bad combination because Martinez is known for being as far back in that batter's box as he possibly.
And we're going to refresh that. This is what happens when I use a VPN. The videos behind the interaction.
Just a touch high, I suppose, evens up the count.
We're 1-1.
Well, that's one of those deals too. Many around him said, man, he didn't get paid enough. He said, me and my family are set for life.
There we go, 1-2. I think we might be synced up.
What was called ball 1. Now Lynn ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. Hammered and caught.
Oh, that is a line drive down the right line.
Right place, right time, and Alec
First
makes
baseman
the
jumps, catches the ball. So that is out number 2. Welcome in, everybody.
The spot start over at first base. Be ready early. The jumping grab by Burleson.
And if you haven't done so yet, stick around. Check
full
us out.
extension right there.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel.
So here is Marcell Ozuna from the Braves. Batting .314,
we are
21
trying
homers,
to hit that
64 driven in. He has been the most consistent hitter for Atlanta all year.
We are so very close.
He picked a bad year to have Shohei Ohtani join the National League.
Yeah, that's rough, huh? He'd be running away with MVP frontrunner. It is only Shohei Ohtani who has more home runs than he does in the National League. 23 of them for Ohtani.
Let's go, Big Bear. Come on, buddy.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's going to be a ball, too.
He still has lightning quick hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's just daring you to throw a ball in the inner half.
Well, I mean, what's so interesting, too, with Ozuna is where he holds his hands. He keeps them down low. There's not a big load. There's not a lot of movement. It's just fast.
One thing that is encouraging about this matchup,
Marcell Ozuna with a .314 average, 21 home runs.
This starting 9 has combined for a total of 12 career hits against the Cardinals starter in this game.
2-1 count, 2 outs.
We'll see how it plays out.
Oh, that's going to be a deep hit ball. It's out the track. Oh, it is caught on the slide.
Incredible catch.
Wow.
Ozuna. What a way to start here in the first inning. Siani takes away a 2-bagger.
What you're hearing is that Jumbotron commercial. I called him and he said he was just finishing eating snacks, so whether he stops in, I can't tell you. He told me it was going to be 5 minutes and it's been 40 minutes, so. You can't take him at his word. But can't be too bad. You just start a new job, different hours. Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you guys stopping by. All right, what's going on here now?
Well, here's a look at your Ford starting lineup for the Cardinals, who have scored in the first inning in each of their last 3 games. It's a very different look without Arenado and Goldschmidt.
All right,
Brad, but still, those top 3 pretty salty.
They feel pretty good about it. A lot of the young guys have been stepping up here as of late. A young guy on the mound here making his 5th start is Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves. He's got good stuff. Big fastball.
1-1.
Just picked up his first win last time out against the Tigers. Take a look at the pitch arsenal for Schwellenbach. He's got that good 4-seam fastball. You'll see that in the mid-90s. Cutter, slider, curve. Does have a split finger. Has been throwing that more here as of late and can sink it.
That's chopped toward third. That is a
chopper over third, but it's foul ball. They call
Mason Wynn, Brad, in a 2-strike count, but that hasn't bothered this rookie a bit.
No big deal. One of the best in baseball with 2 strikes, and after an 0-2 count, only Cody Bellinger has been better.
And Wynn didn't get the sweeper or the slider, if you will, and he's down on 3 pitches. Schwellenbach's been a godsend for Atlanta with Spencer Strider hurt. And their defense has been pretty solid, too. It's a different look, is it not? Forrest Wall is in left, Ramon Laureano in right. Riley, Arcia, Olbies, and Olsen around the horn, and Sean Murphy, a Gold Glover, is back behind the plate. Burleson tries to bunt. Not a bad idea.
That's going to be a foul ball down the third baseline again.
And Brian Snitker, looking up at the Phillies, has made the playoffs 6 straight years and looks for career win number 690 here tonight.
A pretty amazing. Feels like just yesterday to me that Snit took over. Now in
come back in after he says 5 minutes. 55 minutes.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's from the Midwest.
Sorry, everybody. I've had a long day.
Illinois Ironmen got to the state finals.
Worked 12 hours, and I got to do it again tomorrow.
1971. And Brian Snitker was part of that motley crew. And a base hit the other way for Burleson. His comes on an 0-2 count.
Off the left
first
field.
hit Schwellenbach's given up in the first inning this year.
Well, Alec Burleson just showing off some of that range. He tried to drop down a bunt. That didn't go his way, but this one goes the other way.
Hey, you should have the St. Louis
high. Just a good approach there with 2 strikes by Burleson.
I think I got it.
You should, because I had it.
So this has been a long
time. I'd already done it once
Contreras
before, so.
Back after missing 40
I must
games.
have did it for one of last year's streams.
Must have.
He didn't have a lot of rehab work because he felt he didn't need a lot of
Let me know
rehab
after you
work.
put it up.
And the Cardinals are very happy to have him back way ahead of schedule.
You were showing your green screen and everything else.
He was doing his rehab. I mean, he was far advanced after that surgery.
He got a nice generous call with that.
Stuff behind the scenes, and you know he was just like he does everything else. He's putting in all the work to get back as quickly as possible.
950 OPS. 0-2 in the count, 1 out.
2 strikes.
First, bottom of
and Contreras fouls it away.
All right, I got it on.
21 on his rehab stint. He did pick up
you had it. You had it too, didn't you?
But Jim Hayes will have a feature a little later on.
I figured you should.
Different approach that Contreras hopes to employ. And sure enough, your first game back, you beat a ball off the bottom part of your body, and you hobble around here in the first inning back.
Well, he's a catcher. You know he shouldn't feel.
What's up, Nathaniel, David, Mr. Woodrow?
Unreal.
George. G. Mark.
9 pitches, all strikes for Schwellenbach.
What's up, one shot?
Mark's in here. I'm sorry, Mark, I didn't see you. Welcome
out of Saginaw, Michigan.
Tim, welcome in, Tim. Many of you guys see I'm totally exhausted. And I told my buddy here I'd be in here for a couple innings. And I got to go to bed. I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, 3:45 anyway.
Let's get it straight. I wouldn't have asked him, but since tonight is a giveaway night, I want him to be here because of the giveaway to both channels. So, in the first 3 innings, we're going to give away a few game keys.
Yep.
All right, what the hell's going on here?
That's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Contreras. So you got Gorman.
And now Schwellenbach will deal.
Gorman's up to bat for St. Louis. He takes strike 1 on the outside corner.
Oh, nice. I just refreshed it. Oh, no. Damn you. Stop.
I know. It's doing it to me, too.
It was perfectly synced.
0-1 pitch. The grounder swung on. Steps on first. Out number 3.
Steps on the bag. Good play by.
Now we're going to let the interactive be a little ahead.
Nothing else.
Oh, who are you tapping for today?
Dinner for my kid, I guess.
Really nice play here from Matt Olson. The biggest thing, don't panic. Nice little shovel pass.
We all have someone that comes to mind when we think of cancer.
I hate that they added those commercials on the Jumbotron.
When you tap or order online at participating grocery stores and restaurants, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million.
You can't get rid of them now.
Standing up for the people we love.
No,
priceless.
it's not that.
Show who you stand up for.
But the sound.
You find everything you needed?
Yeah.
You can get rid of the sound, but you got to run through a browser source.
Dinner for my kid, I guess.
And I like to run the interactive desktop app.
We all have someone that comes
Why?
when we think of
because
cancer.
it's more stable. It's like if I hit a button, it's instantly
When you tap
there.
or order
There's no
online at
loading
participating
for it.
grocery stores and restaurants, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million to stand up to cancer. Standing up for the people we love.
Everybody appreciate stuff, and hey, if you haven't
Share
done so,
who
you
you
can
stand up for.
hit that thumbs up for us. And of course, if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We are trying our best to hit that 1,000 sub goal. We are currently sitting at 967. That's right. We put on 12 subs since yesterday's stream. Or no, I didn't stream yesterday. Maverick did. Since my last stream, 12 subs. I did a video, and I have 3 videos that were all starting to move along in the views. And each one's got 7, and the other 2 got like two subs apiece.
That's right.
So there's 11 subs just out of those.
What's up, Kenneth? Oh, okay.
Cool.
Gino, what's up, buddy?
Oh, it's Gino. What's up, bro? That's right. The dynamic duo is back. You got the fat man and Ruben.
Ruben may not be here much longer in a little while. I won't be able to stay late, everybody.
Great backdrop here at Busch Stadium. There's the
unfortunately
gateway to the west here.
I got to be up at 3:45 in the morning, so. But it's a giveaway night, so my buddy here, my buddy here wanted me to sit in with y'all, and here I am.
At least for a couple innings, so you can be a part of that giveaway.
Nobody has particularly.
I knew he wasn't going to go to bed within the first hour of being home. So.
Does have a double.
No, I did work 12 hours, and I got additional hour on top of that, so I worked a 13-hour day today.
Oh, this game! I tell you what, this is really starting to piss me off.
What is it? What is it, lagging up for you, or?
It keeps crashing the player keeps crashing.
With Matt Olson, it's been an incredible pickup for the Braves.
That one tipped before it hit Olson, and he stays alive.
No, and it did it again. I tell ya, I hate this damn interactive shit.
She does not like that.
PPN
not
shit.
One bit.
Oh, I know.
2 is caught on a miss. Lance Lynn pulls the string. He's got his second.
That's a swing and a miss.
First Jack in the box.
Strike 3. One out to Matt Olson.
Yeah, Sonny Gray.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Gino. I'm sorry to hear that, Gino. He was just talking to a really close friend. His good friend of his lost his son on Father's Day. Ouch.
What?
One of the dogs doo-dooed on the floor and I goes flying. Here.
Live stream, please.
Come on, Riley.
Yeah, I'm getting the sound up, guys. It keeps crashing, so I'm switching VPNs.
So that was ball. Did he go around? No, he didn't. That's ball 2. They were sitting there for like a 10-second pause.
Ridiculous.
So that was a foul ball by Austin Riley, 2-2.
2-2 pitch.
1 out, no score, nobody on base, top of the second. Remember, everybody, please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball to the shortstop. Fires over to first for out number 2.
might be going old school here in a minute. Might be going to the radio broadcast.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody will mind.
I don't think so either, because it's
6 in a row.
On my end, it keeps crashing too. So.
Yep, guys.
It's not.
We're going to the radio broadcast.
It's the great mascot race.
I do apologize. Give me a few minutes. I'll get this corrected.
Well, I'll give you guys some news that I've heard over the last day or so. I woke up this morning. I looked at MLB.com. It was broadcasted that Edwin Diaz, the Mets closer, had a foreign substance on his hands. He says it was sweat and rosin, but the umpire said otherwise. So they ejected him out of the game, and he wound up getting a 10-game suspension from MLB. So Edwin Diaz is going to be out 10 games starting
Who's that for?
This morning. Edwin Diaz, the closer for the New York Mets.
Really?
Yep.
Cheaters in this world. Cheater justice. Cheater justice.
Yep.
Sit your ass down, cheater. I have no tolerance for a cheater.
Yeah. Like I said, everybody, I do try to listen to all the news that's going on in the world of baseball. So.
Damn, Gino. Yeah, I'm real sorry to hear about your buddy, man. Your buddy's son, I think it was, right? Yeah. I tell you, no parent.
Yeah, exactly.
No parent should be burying their kids.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there. He's going to take one pitch, and then it sounded like he cracked the next one. So I'll try to unpause it there and get it synced up the best I can. There you go. That's going to be a base hit. All right, so we got 1-0 the count. We got a runner on first. Bottom of the second. Tie score at 0. Yeah, before you take off, Mav, give me a second. Let me get the game stuff done.
Yes, sir.
I didn't realize the Cardinals were blacked out for me. So that kind of changed things up. I've had to fight with it.
Cardinal team that for the season has been middle of the pack in a lot of offensive categories. But don't let that fool you, because here
my end keeps crashing too.
Better at the plate. Swinging a much hotter bat as a team than where they were in the first month of the year. 1-2 fouled off. For the year, they're 24th out of 30 teams in runs. They're 16th in homers, 19th in steals.
Nah, I think he's going to keep the same hat there, Gino.
Slugging. Doesn't blow you away. 20th in walks, 13th in strikeouts. Well, they've been at their best here for the last month. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Check swing and
no, I didn't know that,
taken by Arcia. Steps
That's
on the
terrible,
bag.
man. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry you had to go through something like that.
Didn't follow all the way through on that swing. That was perfectly laced out there to Arcia.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, that's the first splitter we've seen from Schwellenbach. And you mentioned the 7 left-handed bats he'll see tonight. And that splitter becomes even more important facing all those lefties. That and his cutter, and he's actually showing his curveball early tonight. He's thrown 2 of them already in the first inning.
I appreciate you giving us his name. Absolutely.
2 down for Matt Carpenter. Carpenter takes the ball
Gene's
outside.
friend Angelo,
folks, if you're looking to spice up your game day grub, reach for the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Flavor favors the bold.
Our hearts
Carpenter takes the ball low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yep.
No score, bottom of the second. Two-0 pitch on the way. Taken for a strike. Good fastball, 96. Carpenter on the year, batting .231, 38 years old.
Hey, Lane, how you doing?
Welcome in, Laney.
14th season in the big leagues. 6 called strike. Good cutter. 2-2.
You can see a little gray creeping into that beard. Matt Carpenter was actually a Brave for, what, a couple days?
Yeah, about 48 hours. 3-time
right,
All-Star.
So 2-2 the count.
2-2, he goes fishing and missed every
Swing
stick.
Miss.
Picking it up off the dirt now. Sean Murphy triggers to the inside of the
They
bag.
throw it down to first. That's out.
Very good slider.
Evergreens are the backbone of every attractive landscape, and you can trust proven winners Color Choice shrubs.
Yeah.
I hate the commercials. Okay, so
I know, me too.
Why don't we get let's get one of the giveaways done for you.
Yep.
Just so you guys know, I asked Maverick to sit in long enough tonight to do a couple giveaways.
I basically put in a 13-hour day today, y'all. Work hours plus drive time. So 13-hour day. Oh, I got to do it again tomorrow. So I got to be in bed here probably in the next 45 minutes or so. If that, I am exhausted. So, but I'm here. I'm still putting up. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get that giveaway done.
All right, there you go. Giveaway alert in the channel. Get your
there we go.
Get your Steam game system up and ready. You guys know the spiel. I think we've been doing it for over a year and a half now, so I don't think I really need to explain, at least not to the regulars. Any of you new users, today's giveaway, basically, we're giving away free game keys through Steam. If you got the Steam game client on your PC, as you know, it's free to download, free to use, free to play. They have free games. You can buy games, sell games, trade games. There's a lot you can do. What you're going to do is once I post the key, you need to be the first one to copy it and take it to your Steam client, and you're going to redeem that key. You got to be quick, though, because it's one redeem per key. So if somebody else beats you to it, you're going to get an error saying it's been redeemed. So good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
That is the first game, and it is a $15 game, everybody.
Oh, D, I feel for you, brother. Yeah, I've been going since 3:45 this morning. I am exhausted.
I got 3 hours of sleep again last night. I tried to lay in my bed and was up every 45 minutes, and my 3 hours came when I got back over and sat in this chair.
Wow.
I've had, in the last 8 days. 8 days since Father's Day. I've had maybe 16 hours of sleep. But I'm not going to not stream. YouTube's not going to take it away from me. I'm too damn close. Too damn close to
you got that right.
go on a hiatus now.
That's right.
We are 33 subs, guys. 33 subs from hitting that 1,000. And I owe it all to you guys. Laney, D, Gino, Kenneth, David, everybody that throws out there in my chat, reminding people to like and comment and subscribe. I owe all that to you guys. Yeah, he's a black hole out there in center field, he says. Not shit sound. My apologies.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
10 outs above average, meaning he's converted 10 chances that the average center fielder would not.
Dude, I love your dog's name, B.
Center fielder,
Olive. I just love that name.
Those are two good ones. One down.
Is that a male or female?
No score here in the top of the third inning. Wall takes a ball high.
I say female.
I don't got a hot coffee, but I got a nice cold beer tonight.
Pitch all the way from Lance Lynn. That'll miss high.
Big B, you got to have a Steam client. You got a PC. You got a PC. You can go to steam.com
until the sun finally
and under game redeem, you can type in that.
There's the 2-0 pitch. Whacked in
that CD key.
That's going to drop in front of Dylan
and if you get it first, it's your game to keep.
Has the first knock of the night for the Braves. 1-out single and good speed of
you need all you got to do is Google Steam Game Client.
Dylan Carlson in the tops of the innings and Ramon Laureano in the bottoms of the innings.
Unfortunately, if you don't have a PC, then it's not really going to do you any
sunglasses good. And just trying to be able to look in and see. Right now, Carlson is shadowing his face with his glove.
A female Great Dane, okay.
And find the ball.
Yeah, I love that name. I love it. I love it. Oh, sorry, Big B, no PC, huh? Well, stick around. There's other things that tonight will be games. Will be the game key giveaways.
Shade quicker than the Cardinals bullpen does.
When we do the Golden Broom, we'll be handing out some other things besides.
Here's the 1-0 pitch, letting it loose and missing Arcia.
Tell you why that is, Ben, because in day games, the visitors' bullpen out in left center is miserable. It's like an oven, and there's nowhere to hide. You're just out there cooking. So,
all right, Orlando Arcia 1-1 in the count.
Makes sense. There's the 1-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. For the visitors' bullpen here, is there a back room they can retreat to? Nothing?
Nope. I remember the 2019 playoffs just roasting down there. And in the playoffs, you got to be down there early.
All right, 2-1 the count.
Cooking down there, just
we have 1 out. Runner on first.
Stay cool.
2-1, shot fouled on the right field
line. Foul ball.
So I guess when the schedule comes out, the first guys to check to see what time the games are in St. Louis are the relievers.
That's right.
And they're happy to see 3 night games here.
Absolutely. Yeah, sometimes out there it gets so hot, your black cleats start heating up.
Oh, no, I did not. Oh, I closed the wrong damn window.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, guys. I'll get it back up. Damn it. Why did I do
It happens. So a 2-2 pitch. 1 out. Runner on first. There goes Forrest Wall. And Arcia fouls it off. Ball has to go back.
I don't remember what war movie it was, but somebody said the Army marches on its feet, and the key to the Army is keeping your feet dry. Well, I guess Terry Pendleton, it's good for playing baseball, not for fighting wars.
Well, listen to them talk about it. I think everything was wet. You probably just
swung on at 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 outs.
There goes Wall again. Pitch on the way from Lynn outside. Contreras fires down and nowhere near. In fact, Mason Wynn had to dart to his left to keep it from going into center field.
All right. The sound's a bit ahead of the interactive, so it's on this one here.
And Forrest Wall has the
Wall goes to stolen base for Forrest Wall. Save!
Stolen base of the year. The team's 34th.
I was curious if he was going to go. He's well known for his speed. Hasn't had a chance to run here in the big leagues, but he was 11 for 16 this year at Gwinnett. Contreras, one of the better throwing catchers in the league, too, so that's a good one.
1-0 to Kelnick. In for a strike. This will be a great time for Kelnick to advance his hitting streak. 2 down and great wheels at second base. You get a knock right here. That pretty much guarantees a 1-0 lead. He's hit safely in 10 straight games. Hit a homer in the 3rd inning yesterday in New York. 1-1 pitch on the way, and he fouls one.
All right. He's going to foul this one off. I should be able to sink it.
Back just under the fastball. The Braves down to their final strike here in the 3rd. Kelnick struck out swinging back in the 1st inning. First of 3 strikeouts for Lynn in the ball game.
Jared Kelnick 0 for 1 today to strike out in the 1st.
On the 1-2 pitch.
1-2 pitch.
Throw it inside. Miss with a slider.
That's going to be 2-2 count. We got 2 outs. Runner on second. Jared Kelnick
looking for the early lead. Forrest Wall takes a lead at second base. Kelnick steadies his bat. Pitch on the way from Lynn. Swung on and tapped foul. Just hit hang alive, catching a piece of the slider.
That'll be foul, so the count will stay the same, and we'll do it again.
With that 4-seamer. He's throwing a slider there that actually has about 8 more inches of movement than the average slider. I would even say it's a curveball, but that's not what the computer classifies it at. So he starts that on the same plane as that 4-seamer top of the zone.
The umpire comes out, sweeps off home plate, and just melds into the ground. Elevator's down.
2-2 pitch. Missed outside with a fastball. Contreras tried to frame it, but that was just about a ball or so off the corner of the plate. So now a 3-2 count. Kelnick over the course of these last 10 ball games batting .317.
What is the team talking about? I'm just now able to look at the chat.
Waiting on Lance Lynn.
Yeah.
Righty brings the 3-2.
So the 3-2 pitch. 2 outs, runner on second. That's a strike 3.
Life is too short.
On the outside corner.
So we're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Tie score 0-0. Oh, Lane's niece got it. Huh? Hey, you know what? Why don't we go ahead? Let's get that last one out before Maverick has to go. This time, guys, this time it's going to be a $20 game. A $20 game.
Good luck, everybody.
There you have it. Good luck, everybody. Hope. We'll do one more towards the end of the game as well.
Yeah. Fortunately, Mav will be in the bed asleep.
We wanted Mav to be a part of it, so, you know, he works hard at getting this stuff with us as well.
Yep. Yes, everybody, I do work hard for the money I do get and what the channel brings in, and everything will work itself out. So good luck, everybody. Like I said, I wasn't going to stay long tonight. I'm exhausted after a 13-hour day. I'm exhausted, and I got to get up early in the morning and do it again. So, but good luck, Brett. Good luck, everybody. Go Bravos, and we'll hope to see you later. See you on the next one.
Right on, man.
All right, man. We'll see y'all later. Peace out, everybody. Later.
There you have it, Mr. Maverick from Maverick Sports. If you'd like to check his channel out, be sure to head on over to Maverick Sports by typing in youtube.com/@_Maverick Sports. Could I get is there a chance I can get one of the moderators to share that link in the chat, please? youtube.com/@_Maverick Sports.
Base tonight in the absence of Nolan Arenado, who remains day-to-day with nerve irritation in his left forearm.
All right, so we are 0-2 to the count for Crawford.
So Crawford has been playing some third base. In fact, started at third base Thursday and Sunday in Arenado's stead. 0-2 pitches low. And excluding one pitching appearance when he was with the Giants, it's the first time he's played anywhere but shortstop since 2010 when he was in high A. Been at the hot corner the first time in a while. 1-2 got him swinging. Good splitter. That's nasty. Fourth strikeout for Spencer Schwellenbach.
Yeah, the two swings.
That's 4 Ks on the day for Schwellenbach.
Sales on the mound, and that's the hitters are telling you something there that they're getting overmatched for this stuff. 28 pitches thus far, 24 strikes, and he's making these guys look silly. So it's telling you he's got some pretty good stuff up there today.
Yeah, he is dialed in. There's Michael Ciani. There's a called strike. Ciani, by the time it's all said and done, will have a mantle full of Gold Gloves. Probably not any Silver Sluggers. He struggled at the plate. Does have a couple of homers, but he fouls one back, and it's 0-2.
Foul ball, 0-2.
He has been terrific in center field. And we saw that on full display with a diving catch to rob Marcell Ozuna in the top of the first inning. Schwellenbach out of the windup in the 0-2. Fouled back. He hangs alive. Got a piece of a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. All the fielders in the shade now. Right field even in complete shade. So Ramon Laureano enjoying that out there in right field. Those fans out there in the bleachers in right still looking right into that Missouri sunshine. 0-2 pitch. Lifted out there towards left field. Little flare may drop in at will. Little bloop base hit.
That's going to be a blooper dropped into left field in front of.
He has a knock with one down here in the inning.
We got left field today. That'd be in front of Forrest Wall.
Third base hit allowed by Schwellenbach. Now back to the top of the order to Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn, 22 years old. He's from Kingwood, Texas. Got the perfect name for a leadoff man. There's a ball low and outside. You'd say Mason Wynn. What does that even mean? Well, I'd have to tell you his middle name. His given name, Mason Blaze Wynn. He's got a really good arm. He's got good wheels. There's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Wynn. Strike on the outside corner. Former second-round pick of the Cardinals in 2020. In fact, they loaded up in that second round of 2020. They also got the man on deck, Alec Burleson. One of those compensation pick for losing Marcell Ozuna. 1-1 pitch, low and outside. It gets by Sean Murphy and down to second base for Michael Ciani. Low and away with a slider, and Murph got leather on it. It'll be labeled a wild pitch. It's like he was trying to pin it between the glove and the dirt, just squirted under the glove. 2 balls and a strike on Mason Wynn. No score in the bottom of the third inning.
So they now have a man on second with that wild pitch.
Oh, a little bit low with a sinker. 3 balls and a strike now on Mason Wynn. Schwellenbach struck him out swinging back in the first inning. 3-1 on the way, and he rips one deep down the left field line, hooking foul into the seats and a 3-2 count. You might remember one of the funnier moments from last season when there was a player making his major league debut against the New York Mets. The player had an infield base hit, and Pete Alonso threw the ball into the stands. He had no idea it was the first base hit for Mason Wynn. This man, he did secure the ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way, and Wynn chops one into the ground, taken at third base by Riley. Looks back, the runner Ciani at second, fires over to first base, gets the out, and 2 down here in the 3rd inning.
All right, out at first.
Alonso just fell asleep. He had no idea it was the first base hit for Wynn that day.
Old Pete, old Polar Bear Pete. Kind of a lovable goofball, I would say. Yeah, he's known to do some silly stuff like that. That was a great play by Riley, kind of on an in-between hop. Really nice hands.
2 down for Burleson. Backdoor curveball in for a strike.
Nice
curveball. As Schwellenbach has gotten his next few starts in the big leagues, he's realized that, yeah, I have a good heater, but my off-speed stuff is amazing. And he's really started using it quite a bit more these last few starts very effectively.
0-1, missed outside with a curveball, 1-1. Got to be careful here.
Burleson
with a base hit back in the 1st inning.
That was clear on the outside.
And now up there with 2 down and a runner at second base. This guy's hitting .288, and that average going up by the day. 1-1 pitch, line drive down the left field line, a fair ball. It kicks on the
a fair ball out to left field. The St. Louis Cardinals will score, so they'll take the lead 1-0
here in the 3rd inning. We told you that Burleson had a big series versus the Giants as he went 7 for 11 with 7 RBIs in that series, and he's now 2 for 2 in this series with an RBI.
Yeah, big fella has some really good bat-to-ball skills. I would say elite. Led the IL in hitting a few years ago.
Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. Just joining us. St. Louis Cardinals.
And it continues for Wilson Contreras.
1-0, bottom of the 3rd.
First pitch to him, swung on, miss. A little bit tardy on that high fastball. 1-0 Cardinals on the double by Alec Burleson. Righty-righty matchup. Pitch on the way to the plate. A lunge and a miss by Contreras going after the slider.
Well, I know we'll do a celebration stream. It's just going to be a stream to do giveaways for the 1,000 subscribers.
Schwellenbach.
I don't think we'll do it during a game.
0-2. Soft tapper foul over there by the Braves dugout. Lands in the camera well, this side of the Braves dugout. Braves down the 3rd base line. Cardinals down the 1st base line. Schwellenbach looking to get a swing and a miss right here. 4 strikeouts in the ball game for the rookie. 0-2 pitch on the way, and a ground ball to short to his left and under the glove of Arcia. And a
base hit out. Here comes another run.
And it's 2-0 Cardinals.
2-0.
We're not used to seeing balls hit that way that don't end up in Orlando Arcia's glove. And it just went right under his glove. Looked like he had his lunge to his left timed perfectly. Well, that sneaks under the leather. And it's an RBI base hit for Contreras to make it 2-0.
Yeah, we talked in the 1st inning how Schwellenbach struggled with giving up pitchers count hits. That's the 3rd 0-2 hit he's given up this game. The 2nd this inning. So we got to refocus on making pitchers pitches.
Inning continues for Nolan Gorman, who takes the ball low and inside. Well, we had given him credit before the game, talking about how the last couple of starts he had been better at that, but just because you have a good stretch doesn't mean you've completely conquered that, and that's tough to figure out in the big leagues. 1-0 pitch, little flip out into left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit.
That's a blooper.
Contreras. And the single by Nolan Gorman puts him at 1st and 2nd. That's now 4 base hits in the inning, and 3 of them have come with 2 down.
Ouch!
And what I'm talking about,
they're getting ahead of us.
2-1-2. Those
right.
are extreme
advantage
counts, and that's when you really, your experience will help you have good misses instead of missing in the middle of the zone where the batter can get the barrel of the bat to the ball. So
looks like Sean Murphy having a mount up.
His 0-2 pitches, if you watch him, are going to be, if he misses, he's going to miss away from the zone, not in the middle of the zone. It rarely happens, but nobody's perfect. But so that's something Spencer will learn to get better at.
Is that with one pitch in particular or the entire arsenal?
It's been the fastball more than anything. And, the 0-2 fastball, you're trying to throw that above the zone.
Yeah.
At the letters. And he keeps throwing it in the zone, kind of belly button height.
Here's Brendan Donovan.
All right, here we go. Here's pitch.
Take the ball low and inside.
That's going to be ball one.
You're trying to go up
Got
there.
2 outs. Runners on first and second. Want to know the count, and we have.
But he's not been able to get it high enough. 1 ball and no strikes on Donovan. He's 1 for 1 in the ball game. Donovan takes a called strike. It's splitter there. Count even 1-1. 2-0 Cardinals, bottom of the 3rd inning. RBIs from Burleson and Contreras. Runners at first and second, 2 down. 1-1 to the plate. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike.
Go back to his 0-2 pitches. He has a 40% chase rate, which if he had
balls
enough innings would be the very best in the major leagues, because he throws so many strikes. Batters will go fishing. So he needs to realize that and just
Donovan,
not be
1
afraid
for
to throw
1 on the day.
2-1 sent foul into the seats down the left field line, 2-2.
And to be clear, I'm not being critical of him. He's only his 5th major league start. He only has 2 games above A-ball in the minor league. So got to give him some grace.
Lefty Donovan steadies the bat, pitch on the way, and he swings and got a piece of it, fouls it off. 2-2 on Brendan Donovan. Braves in the top of the 4th will have 2-3-4 with Albies, Ozuna, and Olsen. But Schwellenbach trying to find a way to get out number 3. It's been hard to come by here in the 3rd inning. Time taken by Donovan. It is granted by Alfonso Marquez. Left-handed hitter now climbs back in. 53 pitches for Schwellenbach. Here comes number 54. And the 2-2 offering. Missed high. Count runs full now. So Gorman and Contreras will both get a head start at first and second base. It's only the 12th ball thrown by Schwellenbach. So he is on the attack. Almost too many strikes, especially with those 2 strike pitches. Here's the offering. That's sent down the right field line. That will hook foul.
Schwellenbach not looking as good as he normally does.
Donovan only strikes out 14% of the time, so that puts him in the 92nd percentile in the major league. So another guy like Burleson that has elite bat-to-ball skills. Sometimes you're better off not wasting pitches trying to strike them out, just gearing for soft contact.
Gorman and Contreras will take off again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a line drive into right field for a base hit. Contreras coming around third base. The throw is going to go to second. And now the runners hold at first and third. Another run comes across. And it's 3-0 Redbirds here in the 3rd inning.
3-0 Redbirds.
Brendan Donovan with a very impressive at bat. Hit a laser into right field. Gorman goes first to third. Contreras scores. So that's now 4 straight knocks with 2 down for the Cardinals. That was RBI number 39 of the season for Donovan. Here's Dylan Carlson. He hit into that double play back in the 2nd inning. And he'll foul one back. He was on the attack against that 95-mile-an-hour fastball from Schwellenbach. Carlson is the 8th Cardinal to the plate here in the 3rd inning. And Schwellenbach had 2 outs within the first 3 batters of the inning, but since then, double, single, single, single. Cardinals leading 3-0. 0-1 pitch fouled off over the screen over by the Braves dugout. An 0-2 count. Carlson just a 195 hitter.
Got 2 outs. Runners on first and third. On to the
2 pitch. Runner at first goes. Pitches a ball. Throw down to second. Runner at first hit a rundown. Darting to the plate and scoring. Nolan Gorman. Also in the rundown continued is Donovan, and they'll put the tag on him. So Sean Murphy threw down, and Donovan gets in the rundown long enough for Nolan Gorman to come across and swipe home.
My name is Shanna Hertz, and I am the executive director.
Ouch! So Sean Murphy goes for second, the guy stealing, and it allowed the third base guy on third base to come home and score. So now the St. Louis Cardinals have taken the lead 3-2. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. That's right. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We are 33 subs away from that 1,000 goal. We've been hard at work doing this the last year and a half or so. I think I'm pretty confident we would have hit 1,000 months ago, but several times over the last month and a half, I've had deaths in the family as well as health issues that are very concerning come up. So that's why we're pushing so hard now, is to get that monetization. So now I got some new doctor appointments scheduled there, Lane. It will have taken them 16 days. It'll be 16 days since I was in the emergency room that I'm finally getting seen by the doctor.
To put Donovan in the rundown, allowing Gorman to swipe home.
I don't know if that makes me
and now the Braves looking to bounce back versus Lance Lynn. It'll be Albies, Ozuna, and Olsen for the Braves here in the top of the fourth inning. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Already 7 knocks for the Cardinals. Braves have just the one. Ozzy Albies takes a called strike.
Well,
they're going to say 2-6-3-6-3 on the put out of Brendan Donovan, and Nolan Gorman scoring on that throw down. 0-1 pitch on the way.
Hey, Jack. Well, my name's
soft
Jack.
little tapper, third base side of the mound. Lynn comes off the mound, gloves, and throws a perfect pitch over there to first base to just get Ozzy Albies.
He's pretty cat-like for a big man.
It was. He was rumbling off that third base side of the mound.
He's laughing at himself right now. I wonder how many jerseys he's going to go through tonight. It's pretty warm out there.
Very warm. You think he could
It's
sweat
like
through
96 degrees
New Jersey every inning?
down on the field.
There's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch a little bit off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes.
Old Tommy Two Towel used to go through 1 inning. That would be Tommy Hunter. His Players Weekend nickname was Tommy Two Towel.
Just sweating buckets.
Oh, yeah.
1-0 to Ozuna. Let him miss outside.
I think he had 3 jerseys, and when he would take one off, the clubhouse attendants would run it up, throw it in the dryer, dry it off, and then he would just keep rotating through. So I'm guessing they were pretty stinky by the end of the deal.
There's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. So for every 3 innings, he's gone through 3, so he's going to cycle through the 3 2 times in a 6-inning stretch.
Yep.
Come on, Big Bear.
And, of course, if you're going to do that, you got to go through the undershirt as well.
Uh-huh. We get a lot of those, though.
2-1 pitch fouled back, 2-2.
And that I should have prefaced that. That was in Texas, in Arlington, when they didn't have the dome there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could be 104. You got a big fella out there sweating buckets. You got to help him out a little bit.
4-0 Cardinals. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Ozuna. We'll send one foul. Well, like we were discussing yesterday, we're talking about Yankees who had to shave their facial hair and became unrecognizable. There's the 2-2 pitch on the way. That'll miss low. Maybe the best thing that ever happened to Lynn was leaving the Yankees. He was able to grow that beard back out. Looks a lot more like himself with a beard than without the beard. Saw him last year at Dodger Stadium. Braves actually saw him twice last season with a couple of different teams. 3-2 pitch and a ground ball up the middle. Diving attempt back in the bag by Gorman. Can't come up with it. Got leather on it, knocked it down, but he wasn't going to pop up and make the play. It'll be a base hit for Marcell Ozuna.
Base hit for
Good
Ozuna.
bat by Marcell. That'll bump up the average a little bit more. He came in hitting .314 on the season.
Like down 4-0 already.
A diving attempt by Gorman to knock it
top
down.
Of the fourth.
Nothing after that. Matt Olson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Lance Lynn has 4 strikeouts in the ball game, and Olson bounces one to first. That'll be gloved by Burleson. Steps on first for the out. Now they have Ozuna a rundown between first and second. Tag will be applied, and that's a double play to end the inning. I think they all thought it was going to be a foul ball.
Want to put your baseball skills to the test?
All right, so we're going to have Kelnick, Albies, and Ozuna up the bat. I know. I hate the damn things. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be on the outside. That'll be ball 1, so 1-1 to count. I bragged on the hat too much, Lane.
So, deep breath, refocus, see how far you can get into this game.
1-2 pitch. A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cardinals with 5 base hits in the 3rd inning as they sent 7 men to the plate. And the 2-2 pitch. In the air towards deep right center field.
That's going to be heading deep right center.
Laureano, likewise Kelnick, and it's Laureano's ball. He's able to run to his right.
Laureano has it for out number 1.
Down here in the 4th inning. By the way, check it in on Twitter. Ken Pittman, who said he's listening on business travel in Shenzhen, China. We're coming in loud and clear. That's a long way from St. Louis.
Sure is.
And wherever you are this evening, whether you're right down the street
I'd like to say welcome to the new Outlaws that joined since
on
the
the
last
Braves Radio
stream.
Network.
I
One
did,
down for Matt
I did
Carpenter.
a video of Shohei Ohtani's
And Carpenter
23rd
takes a
home
ball
run,
low from Schwellenbach.
his 22nd
I
home
believe
run,
Shenzhen is where
and
the
his
majority
20th
of all
home
the
run.
consumer electronic goods come
And
from.
Okay.
all three of them started gaining
Gadgets that say made in
traction.
China, they're likely from there.
Matter of fact,
Check swing,
video
you
number
win. 1 ball and 1
23
strike.
The places YouTube takes you at 1
sitting
a.m.
around 7,000 views now, and has brought in 7 subs. 7 subs.
It'll take
The
you all
other
over the
2
place,
have brought
I
in
think,
2
tonight. Here's
subs
the 1-1
apiece.
pitch.
So thank you to all
There's one
the
strike on the
new
outside
Outlaws
corner,
that
1 and
joined
2.
us from the video.
That's when I knew you were going to be pretty good at this radio thing. You have a very deep fountain of knowledge when it comes to random things. Fitting in perfectly with us. 1-2, a swing and a miss by Carpenter.
We need the
Got in
Phillies
with
to
the splitter.
lose.
And 2 down here in the inning.
Most of it's useless, Ben, but I think
You're in
I
the right
found,
place.
I found the one avenue where it plays.
2 down for Brandon Crawford. Four nothing Cardinals. Crawford 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch swung on a miss. Good curveball. What the Cardinals did in the 3rd inning is really what they've been doing a lot here lately. They've had a ton of base hits with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. That'll win you so many games. 0-1 outside. Cardinals are 3 for 3 in this ball game with 2 down and runners in scoring position. That's a big stat. But on the homestand, they have gone 10 for 19 as a team with 2 down and runners in scoring position. 1-1 and a bouncer out to first. Backhanded by Olsen. Underhand feed to the bag. Schwellenbach is there. And down they go 1-2-3. Good.
Are you ready to step up to the plate and take your shot?
All right, so we're going to head to the
time to play MLB's Beat the Streak.
top of the 5th.
Pick a player to get a hit.
We'll have Austin Riley up the bat.
MLB All-Star Ballot.
We're
presented
going
by
to see
Sports
Sean
Center
Murphy and Laureano.
Play now inside the
That's
MLB
right.
app.
You get to the
Started calling him, man. I'm not even sure she's here. She might be sleeping. If she's here, she's out in the front room watching TV. Most likely sleeping. She had to work. She, she's kitchen manager, or, well, she's the assistant manager, but still oversees the kitchen as well. And today, it was up there pretty high today for us. 88 to 90 some, so I'm sure she's pretty exhausted from work. She's probably sleeping out there on the couch. Nice. I know, Gene, right? Coming pretty close. All right, that's going to be strike one. Oh. I have to say 1 and 2. That's going to be a foul ball. Austin Riley, baby! Home run!
It's a high fly ball to right. That's going to slice.
Now we got Murphy with a fly ball off to the right.
It will become a foul ball. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Atlanta Radio Network.
Got the fat man, got to dance, baby. That's right.
Streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey
I'm
broadcasting
sorry.
The Fan.
Fine.
4-1 Cardinals. That homer going to save you big tomorrow at Tire Discounters.
I'm in the corner.
Murphy, and he sends one
Can
foul.
I come out
Austin
now?
Riley just hit the first homer of the night for the Braves. And that means you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires and Tire Discounters tomorrow only.
Dark.
Plus a free alignment and a free oil change.
So
It's a dynamite deal. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show to see exactly how much you'll save tomorrow.
Now we got it, baby. Top of the fifth, 4-1. Braves making a comeback. Here we go.
Brandon Crawford. Long throw from the hot corner, but good one.
Sean Murphy not going to be able to leg it out. Thrown out.
That'll bring
out number 2 looks like.
By the way, today we have our beloved
unfortunately, everybody,
and on our minds today was looking at this day in baseball
VPN
history.
Absolutely garbage
it was
tonight.
This day in 1983.
Kept crashing the video player every time I start up the
strikeout.
Video.
Ramon Laureano swings and misses.
Now that was funny.
And of course, Don in his career also won.
Laureano was elevating out of the ground when the pitch was thrown.
I remember having a conversation about those two accomplishments.
Halfway out of the crowd.
Proudest moment of those two
accomplishments
kind of cool. Was here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. In
fact,
those two feats came 3 years from each other.
One there.
3,000th career strikeout for Don came in 1983.
Actually, that should be ball
and his 300th career win came in 1986. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the offering to Laureano. That'll miss low. No. Late called strike on the outside corner.
I'm going to call a strike.
1-2 count. But he told me in his 3,000th strikeout game and his 300th win, he went the distance in both ball games. And that's what he was most proud of for those days. 1-2 pitch misses high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So anytime we see it this day in baseball history that has Don Sutton involved, it's fun to think about our old friend.
That's right, Amanda, finally.
About his career, and of course, just as good of a broadcaster as
finally.
He was a pitcher. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. That'll miss low and outside, 3-2.
Yeah, that was back in the day when if the starter didn't go in 9 innings, he felt like he'd failed. You know, those guys famously finished a lot of games.
Mm-hmm. That was their game.
Exactly. That doesn't happen all that often anymore. That's why we celebrate it when Max Fried throws a complete game shutout. That was just a Tuesday back then.
3-2 swung on and tipped into the mitt.
That's it, or that's out number 2.
And 2 down here in the inning. To this day, it's one of my favorite things with what we do. When we follow the game, broadcasting games, when a pitcher goes the distance.
Unfortunately, my dynamic duo partner,
of course, we're blessed to have a
Ruben,
few guys
had
who have the ability to do that. We've seen Max do it already a few times this season.
He was going to bed.
4-1 Cardinals. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
I'll tell you, I always give him shit.
Forrest takes a called strike. He had a base hit back in the 3rd inning.
You know, he talks about how exhausted
he was
he
left
is.
stranded at second base.
He's got a pretty lucky. Drives equipment. He ain't out there busting his back like a lot of laborers do.
Lance
and he's
Lynn
like, oh, hell no.
pitches,
He's like, I'll never be a
strikes.
laborer again.
0-1 line
And I just tell him, like, remember that next time. I mean, yeah. I'm like, what you do isn't the easiest thing, but it's not the hardest thing in the world either.
That's all the Braves get here in the 5th inning. 1 run, 1 hit.
Now that's it. Braves in the 5th inning. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 5th with the St. Louis Cardinals leading 4-1. But I'm sure, you know, going from working eight, maybe 9 hours, you know, to he worked 12 hours today, but he actually had an hour and I think he had an hour and 20-some minute drive there, and that's an hour and 20-some back. There's almost 3 hours on top of what you're working, just driving to get back and forth. So it's a long day. I appreciated him coming on. Matter of fact, if you're just joining us, you don't know who I'm talking about, stick around, guys. Check us out. If you like what you see. Now remember, tonight we really had to go old school. We had to use the radio broadcast because the St. Louis Cardinals are blacked out for me. So bringing you the game sound, I tried to go through my VPN, but the VPN, every time I'd start the audio play, I would start the game and it would crash. And it just kept crashing. So I made the decision we're going old school. We were going back to the audio, the radio broadcast. Normally we would have the game cast. But anyways, check Maverick out. There's a link to his channel. Great streamer. And of course, we can't forget our buddy on the go with CeeLo. Absolutely can't do that. All right, we're back. First pitch. First pitch with the ball.
Good bounce back for Schwellenbach in the 4th inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
And there is a link to On the Go with CeeLo.
Strike. What do you think you learned?
Another great streamer. Matter of fact, he is streaming at the college baseball.
He learned how to recover. Like I said, he threw 34 pitches, and then the next one he only threw 12. So just to get right back in the zone.
1-1 low inside, and that's got to boost the confidence.
Right.
After a rough inning the inning prior.
And a lot of the Braves have gone out of their way to praise his composure.
I wasn't able to catch the chat. Who's the single dad?
He looks just like the other Spencer, referring to Spencer Strider when he was a young rookie.
2-1 fouled back, 2-2.
Which is certainly the highest of praises from your manager. So showing at this young age where you can have an inning like that, where the ball.
Are you talking about Mav, lady?
And then come back and go 3 up, 3 down with 12 pitches shows you that maturity is coming along.
2-2, he reaches out and taps it foul. So, yeah, obviously you don't like the result of the 3rd inning, but you have the confidence to know my stuff is going to be fine. I can get outs here, and I can get right back on the horse and be effective.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his stuff is exceptional. And when he really polishes around the edges of learning how to pitch at this level, I think he's going to be special. I think he's going to be a guy that can contribute from a very young age.
The 2-2 pitch. Have a seat. Swing and a miss, able to strike out Ciani with a splitter.
And that's a perfect example. That's a perfectly executed splitter. Starts right down the middle, at the last second dives below the zone.
Oh, yeah.
You got no chance.
Well, one of the pluses that he's got, though, is his kids are about growing up out of the house.
There's no question about
there's only a couple years left for the
at this point.
So that does help things. And
back to the top of the
he's
order
got
for
good
Mason
neighbors that
Wynn.
help him out. The kids are always over at the neighbors
that
or at his
is obviously going to
aunt.
come with growing pains.
He's got a good support system there.
But it is very rewarding to watch a young man develop start after start, and especially over the first few years in his career.
One of the best things, I'll tell you,
the maturation process and how
one
far
of the best things that drew me
pitches high. And what you mentioned just a second ago,
along
you feel like
with
he's a
Matt
special pitcher.
Swell,
And you don't just say that about
really
guys who have good stuff. There's also a mental makeup and the individual.
The woman that he has his biological kids with.
And he's got all of that.
She already had 3 kids.
That'll miss low.
The 3 different guys when she got together with him.
Yes,
and they were all kind of young
press conference after his last start. And he even
just a
mentioned
few
how
years
failure was
apart.
to him, how he's learned from all of his
They weren't
failures.
far apart, so she had all 3 kids.
2-1
which
to
meant,
win,
down the left there's a possibility that she wasn't the most faithful.
And to be that introspective at 24 is certainly not.
Sure enough, after I don't remember how many years they were together, when she left,
he learned a lot about himself.
She left
going
her
through
kids
Tommy
with
John
him.
and learning how to use
her
that
first
failure
3 kids
to accelerate his learning curve.
Not only his kids, but her
pitch.
other 3 to the other guys. She left them with him, and he raised them for 4.5 years, almost 5 years before they finally went off to live with their own fathers. So that showed me a lot about him. He's a good dude.
No shot of throwing over.
We give him shit, and I give him a hard time a lot. I only give him a hard time out of love. I love that dude like a brother.
Well, now
Great guy.
Alec Burleson up to the plate. This
you don't find too many people out there that'll raise somebody else's kids, even after they're out of the picture.
Last 13.
I mean, she left the kids with him, and he raised them for another 4 years. At least it was either 4 or 5.
25 years old.
After
He's got
the fact.
something in common with Spencer Schwellenbach.
You don't find too many men out there that'll do that.
Schwellenbach at Nebraska, a shortstop.
He raised them until they got to that teenage age where they were starting to not listen and wouldn't do,
nice play by the former position player.
Wouldn't do what they were supposed to and stuff. So, yeah, he's a really good dude.
And it's a sac bunt by Alec Burleson. But finishing that thought for Burleson when he was at East Carolina.
I always respected him for that.
Position player even had a particular outing where he had 10 strikeouts at a ball game.
Because I grew up when my mom and dad got a divorce. My dad's second wife treated us like we were the scourge of the earth. She was very mean. Very. She used to abuse me when I was a little boy. She would smack me around, hit me with things, throw me down on the ground. I mean, she was terrible.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
And
bouncer, right side, long way from
I just, being a little kid, you don't understand why that's happening.
Boy, Olsen was halfway between first and second when he gloved.
So anyways, let's get back to baseball. But yeah, Mav's an absolute
real
awesome
prizes
guy.
And big Vegas hits. Have you had your high five moment today?
Hey there, I'm Bob. Before High Five Casino, my high fives were more like low threes. But after my high five...
Who you want to raid? Yeah, and but hey, the best thing that come out of all that, Amanda, was I have 3 beautiful half-sisters
DirecTV without a satellite dish.
that have wonderful families.
Terms and restrictions
We're all so close. No, their mom's still in the picture. My dad passed away 10 years ago.
Proven winners color choice.
This October will be the 10th
shrubs
year.
are curated by professional horticulturists
And,
for superior deer
That's the
resistance.
best thing out of it
Just
all.
Look for the deer
Is that I got 3 beautiful half-sisters that love me.
in your favorite garden
love
center and get
my-
peace of
my
mind you need
2 older
as you
sisters.
improve your landscape or replace plants that the deer
There ain't
have
nothing that
damaged.
can
Learn
come
more
between.
at
It's not even their mother.
ProvenWinnersColorChoice.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Pitch swinging a drive, deep to right
I appreciate it. Thank you. So we doing Reno or we doing? I say we do at the end of the 5th, so we're going into the 6th. About between the 6th, 7th, and 8th, we can. You guys want? We can raid all 3 channels.
MLB app and MLB.com.
The fans go wild.
The bottom of the 5th inning will make that the Truist play of the game. Brought to you by Truist. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist
Hey,
Bank.
look, I didn't forget the sound this time.
It'll be 9-1-2 for the Braves here in the top of the 6th inning. This is the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. And I'll introduce you to our contestant after the first pitch to Orlando Arcia. Waving the bat behind his right ear. First pitch low.
Oh, Dixon? Yeah, Dixon rated Mavs channel yesterday.
Top of the 6th inning, then Mike Savage in Gainesville, Georgia will win $3,550. And if you'd like to know if your chance to win at least $1,000 from the GA Lottery, it's all low and outside. Visit 680thefan.com.
Yeah, my family's taking good care of me as best as they can with all the sickness and everything that's going on.
Georgia Lottery today could be the day. Need a big inning.
Somebody will have to send a link out for Dixon Way.
2-0 pitch.
Can you moderators post a link to their channels? Oh yeah, I get to get out of the corner.
Lance Lynn at 75 pitches, 50 strikes.
All right, so here comes the pitch.
2-1 to Arcia. Ground ball out to short.
Arcia, ground ball up to shortstop, over to first. Out number 1. It's a shame to see Arcia still struggling with the batting.
80% four-seam fastballs, and since Austin Riley's home run, he's gone a little bit more to the cutter, the sinker, breaking ball. So the Braves lineup told him, hey, we're starting to see that pitch.
Okay.
He's making adjustments to them.
You expect heavy four-seam usage from Lynn, but like you mentioned, those other fastballs, sinker, cutter.
Oh, foul ball.
That's fouled back by Kelnick, who's 0 for 2 in the ball game.
Come on, Jared. Let's hit that ball.
A 10-game hitting streak on the line for Jared Kelnick tonight. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 0-1 pitch, check swing, didn't go. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lynn has 5 strikeouts in the ball game, and 2 of them versus Kelnick. 1-1 a swing, and that'll be lined out towards short and caught by Mason Wynn. Just took 1 step back of the infield cutout into the first cut of the grass in center field to make the catch, and 2 down. So 2 up and 2 down. Not looking good for Mike Savage at our Georgia Lottery.
Bats better start warming up.
2-out bomb right here.
I might need to rub the hat off. Hold on here.
0 for 2. Lined out to first and also had a ground out that way. I'll take a ball outside. Second game of this series will be tomorrow night at 7:45 Eastern.
We'll turn it around.
6:45 here in St. Louis.
Turn it around as a symbol that they need to turn their batting around tonight.
Back. That matchup tomorrow evening, Reynaldo Lopez for the Braves, Kyle Gibson for the Cardinals. And then the finale on Wednesday evening, that'll be a 7.
All right, so 1-1 count to Ozzy Albies. Albies 0 for 2 on the night. 2 outs.
Versus
no
Andre
runners
Palante.
on.
Lefty for the Braves,
Braves
righty for
currently
the Redbirds
losing
in that
4-1 to the Los Angeles
1-1 and a
St.
high
Louis
fly
Cardinals.
ball to right field. Dylan Carlson coming in. Should be a can of corn for him. It is. And the Braves go down 1-2-3 in the top of the
1, 2, 3 innings. So here we are, middle of the 6th. Let's get a link there. All right, everybody.
Everything you needed?
We're going to go ahead and rate Dixon Way's channel. If you'd like to join us, the link is in the chat. All right. Hey, what's up, Rhino? Rhino Raid. I'm over there raiding. I didn't even realize we had an incoming raid. I was just raiding Dixon. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you stopping by, fellas. I'll try, geez. Well, no, I don't want to be in the corner, though. All right. Thank you so much for that like. Appreciate it. If you haven't yet, boys, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well.
Where he faced
all right, so we are back. Back to Busch Stadium.
4 straight knocks with 2 down there in that inning. That allowed the 4 runs. All the damage for the Cardinals came in that one frame. Nolan Gorman up to the plate, fouls back the first pitch from Bummer. And it goes back to what we were talking about, just the 0-2 location, trying to put guys away, missing in the middle of the plate. If he's able to solve that tonight, you're probably talking about a slightly different inning there.
For sure.
0-1 from Bummer. Through the front door with a sweeper, in for a strike. By the way, Orlando Arcia has come out of the ball game. And Zach Short has entered the ball game at shortstop. That'll be easy to remember. Nothing in 2. 0-2 pitch and a wave and a miss. Got him with a curveball.
Appreciate that, Rhino.
In the 6th inning.
Appreciate everybody that joined in for the Rhino Raid. You guys are welcome to stop in anytime. I really appreciate it.
The original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce. Flavor favors the bold. Remember RC on the top of the inning, grounded out to short.
You were next on the list for us to raid.
Route down to first base, but once we have some information on that, we'll pass it your way. Brendan Donovan takes the first pitch strike from Aaron Bummer.
Then that strikeout, this is 100th of the season, just 250 at bats.
Man.
Baseball, football player.
That's a lot of punch outs.
Che, thank you for that sub. I certainly appreciate it, my friend.
He's got it on the 3rd bounce. Sends it over to first
got
base.
Got us to 32. 32 and counting, everybody.
Ball finds you.
We are 32 subs away
Short
from that 1,000 sub
goal. I love watching him take ground balls. His movements are so crisp. He's very agile. It's just something I enjoy watching.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, Rhino.
So I feel good when the balls hit.
All right, bud.
It's not Orlando.
Certainly appreciate it.
I enjoy watching him play no matter where they put him. 2 down for Dylan Carlson. First pitch, sinker outside. 1 ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 8 hits for the Cardinals. 1 run, 3 hits for the Braves. The 1 run for Atlanta, the only homer of the game, came off of Austin Riley's bat. There's a bottle rocket popped up on the infield. Foul ground. Austin Riley coming over close to the Braves dugout. Drifting. Makes the catch right in front of the steps. And he can walk right down those steps and go have a seat on the bench. That is out number 3.
That is out number 3. So we are heading.
Bummer. They go down 1, 2,
top
3 in
the
the
7th.
6th. We head to the 7th. 4-1 Cardinals.
Hey, don't strike out in your next roofing project.
We definitely got to have the Pats come alive in this next inning and a half. We have got to put some runs on. No doubt about it. Yes, we are. I appreciate that, Rhino. We're certainly trying. Oh, looks like we put on another. Thank you for whoever just subscribed. I certainly appreciate that. I'll give the interactive part a minute or two to see if it catches it and welcomes you in. Otherwise, I'll have to manually add that in.
Lead you to believe this could be a lengthy outing for Bummer tonight.
Yeah, just looking at this lineup, we've said
no,
left-handed hitters.
It's Bummer. It's dumber Bummer.
Just faced. You get a low arm slot lefty that specializes in getting those guys out.
Bummer screwed us the last time
he
pitched.
After that rough outing that he did have Saturday in New York.
Marcell Ozuna takes the ball high. Can that get you back on track?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Come on, Big Bear.
Sometimes when you're struggling in those short outings, your manager will give you a long one like this. Is a perfect situation for him to go out there and get the feel for all of his pitches and feel confident about his game.
1-0 to Ozuna, and a piercing shot high in the air, deep left field. Drifting back, Donovan. He's at the wall. He leaps, and he just brought it down at the top of the wall.
Wow, stole it from Ozuna.
On more than one occasion has been very unkind.
Stole the home run right off from underneath Ozuna.
He used to patrol that left field wall, right?
Ozuna with a high fly ball out to left field to the wall. Left fielder jumps and takes it away.
One down here in the 7th inning.
And Marcell, one of the few fielders in the league that would actually talk to you while you're in the bullpen. He'd spend the whole game out there in left field talking with guys, with us, with the visiting team in the bullpen. He's just a friendly guy.
It's an unfriendly
result.
result.
So we got Matt Olson 0 for 2 on the night.
Olson takes a called strike. Looked good coming off his bat.
Hey, let me remind everybody, we are partially monetized. We do accept super chats,
at the top of the left field wall.
Thanks.
0-1 pitch
as
on the
well
way.
As if you'd like to see me get, if you'd like to donate in another way, is remember YouTube.
4-1 Cardinals.
Super chats, super stickers, and super
thanks. The top of the 7th.
YouTube takes 30%. And
Olson
it takes
is 0 for 2.
At least, basically, before they pay you out, you have to hit a $100 threshold. So it might take me a month and a half to hit that $100, and then I got to wait 3 weeks next month for it to come
at the edge of the grass, Crawford.
If you want me to receive it immediately, you can always send it to my Cash App. If you open up your Cash App, you're going to send it to the dollar symbol plan
success after military service. To learn more, go to the Warrior Alliance.
Cash App stuff is right at the bottom of the screen. I certainly appreciate everything. If you'd like to correspond, if you got questions or
of offense for the Braves tonight.
You want to know more about me, hey, I'm down for corresponding. Send me an email, fanhbs2005@gmail.com. I do want to say I'm sorry for not getting to some of your guys' emails sooner than what I have. I just started responding yesterday and the night before.
Second base hit of the ball game. He's been about the only Brave to
I promise I'll
Lance
get
Lynn
on top of that a lot quicker here in the future.
And Ciani did a great job of getting over there and cut that off.
Especially you, Lane. I'm sorry that
box, but
I didn't realize you emailed me.
Field really make up for
email is kind of my kryptonite. I hardly ever check my emails.
Here comes Oliver Marmol. And he'll be making the call to the
But now that I've invited you guys to correspond with me through email,
the Cardinals make the call.
I got to be more on top of it. So I do apologize.
CBD. How do you spell relief?
I'm actually gonna.
Proud partner.
Robert Half.
I'm actually gonna turn it on that my phone.
Hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half, our specialized recruiting professionals.
What is Sean Murphy doing over there on the side?
To connect businesses
Anybody
of all
else
sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal, and administrative and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit
Sean. He's breakdancing, guys.
Okay, picture this. It's Friday afternoon when a thought hits you.
I can spend another weekend doing
This
the same
interactive
old
is cool
whatever,
as hell.
or I can hop into my all-new Hyundai Santa Fe and
Be
hit
over
the
there
road.
breakdancing.
With available H-Track all-wheel drive.
All right,
and
so
three-row
we
seating,
gave that a
my
few
whole
minutes.
family can head deep into the wild.
Whoever
weekend
last
in the all
sub
new
must
Hyundai
be.
Santa Fe.
You must have
Visit
your
HyundaiUSA.com or
who
call
you're subscribed to. You
562-314-4603 for
don't
more
have that
details.
public. That's why it didn't come
Hyundai,
through.
there's
So
joy in every
I'll
journey.
go and manually
And now,
update that.
two
I thank
pigeons
you very
bemoaning the
much.
fact
So.
you can stream DirecTV satellite free.
DirecTV gives you access to apps like Netflix and live sports right next to each other.
There we go. Thank you very
You put
much
in
for
pigeon
that.
terms. It's like that one amazing dumpster with the old.
We are
fruits
now
and
31.
cardboard all in
Oh,
one
jeepers
place.
creepers.
How am I
We
supposed
got
to
another.
keep up
Thank
with
you
illustrative
very
metaphors
much.
when you are
We are
making
now
me
30
so
away.
Get live
30
TV and streaming
subs
apps
and
together
count.
without a satellite. Requires Gemini device and additional paid subscriptions to watch Netflix and other third-party apps. Terms and restrictions apply.
Go ahead and get that updated.
High Five Casino. High Five Casino is the top social casino where the action and real prizes never stop. With all of the hottest games right from Vegas and winnings that go
Got
straight to your
30
bank
subs
account.
from
Get
that
ready for
goal.
fun spins and big wins.
How you doing, Bree? Welcome
Enjoy
in.
free daily rewards
Ah,
and come back to
Dixon
the
Way.
free coins
Thank
every
you.
4 hours.
What's
Not
up,
just once a
guys?
day
Welcome
like the
in.
others. Visit h5c.fun. That's h5c.fun and have your high five moment today.
Even rookie Ryan Fernandez, a 26-year-old, 28 games.
All right,
in
well,
his
thank
career
you, my
this
friends.
season.
Thank you very
Got a
much. I
2.5
certainly appreciate
ERA,
that.
34 strikeouts and 32 innings. The righty will be facing off with Sean Murphy.
By the way, we do have an update on Orlando Arcia's status. Again, he left the ball game at the bottom of the 6th inning. He has been taken out of the game as a precaution due to dizziness.
Oh.
Hopefully he starts to feel better very
Oh,
soon.
I hope he feels better. They better get him
Sean Murphy up
hydrated.
to the plate. Murphy
Thank you,
takes a
everybody.
call strike
Welcome
from
in,
Fernandez.
Dixon Way plant.
This heat will do it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what you
game
call
at
your
Turner Field, we
subscribers.
had, I would say 6 or 7 guys getting IVs
Dixon
after
Nation?
the game, and 2 guys had to leave the game.
0-1 to Murphy. Big healthy cut, but a
Regardless,
miss
thank
going
you.
after the sinker.
Appreciate that very much. Thank
There's
you.
something about that stadium that was just extra hot. It just held the heat.
Mm-hmm. 0-2. Here it comes, and a swing and a miss by Murphy.
Thank
Struck
you
him
so
out of the
much.
center, and that ends the top of the 7th inning. So the Braves get a 2-out knock.
All right, so we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. We
We
got
head
the
to the
7th
bottom
inning
of the 7th
stretch.
inning here in St. Louis. Cardinals.
Guess which baseball player?
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Remember, get your chat votes in, guys. This is a new series. So we have the ability. If the Braves can pull the win out, we still have the ability to get that golden broom. As of right now, the game has not concluded. So get your chat votes in. If the Braves, right now, you guys have voted the Braves 87%. If we can pull that win out, remember how that works. The chat vote works is if the community votes correct for every game of the series, then just like tonight we've done some game giveaways for that chat celebration. If the community gets it right every game during the series, then one of the following series we do a giveaway just for that. Matter of fact, between the 8th and the 9th, I'll be doing 2 more game keys. They're both going to be worth $15 and above. 15 and above. So get your game client ready. Steam game client. Have it ready because you need to be the first one to copy that, paste it into your game client, and redeem it. It's 1 redeem per key, so you got to act fast because if somebody beats you to it, then you'll get an error telling you that it's already been redeemed. Lady's niece has gotten many of them so far.
Bummer on the mound for the Braves. He had a 1-2-3 bottom of the 6th inning coming on in relief of Spencer Schwellenbach. The Braves know that big
All right, we're back to Busch Stadium.
That's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Flavor favors the bowl.
Man.
Only thing hotter than the
have to
weather is
fix
that
my-
Louisiana brand hot sauce, boy.
These earbuds.
Warm night. Again,
make
Orlando
my ears
Arcia left
itch.
this ball game with dizziness. And one can only make the assumption.
If you guys had not heard,
related to it.
Orlando Arcia was taken out in the 6th inning for precautionary reasons due to dizziness. You better get him hydrated because that could be early signs of heat stroke.
Their 9th base hit of the ball game.
All right, let's go ahead and get that updated. Thank you guys for all the subs that from that rate. Thank you, Dixon and
the Giants are hosting the Cubs tonight. And tonight is the Giants' first home game.
We're now at 973 subs of that 1,000.
There's a ball
we are almost there.
And in Willie Mays' memory tonight, every member of the San Francisco Giants is wearing number 24 on their back this evening. That is outstanding.
That is an awesome thing. Every member of the Giants team is wearing number 24.
One of those players where if you're like us and you never got to see Willie Mays play,
in honor of Willie Mays,
you're still just blown away, just researching him, looking at his numbers, hearing stories about him. A legendary ball player, and that's a legendary display for the Giants this evening. There's a ball 11 outside.
Thank you very much, everybody.
There's been some speculation that MLB might retire number 24 like they did Jackie Robinson's 42, which would be, you know, I think that'd be a great, dedication.
2-1 pitch. That's in for a called strike.
Curious to see how many guys around the league are wearing that number.
All right, so we got 2 and 2 to
count. We're 24, but he's
got no outs. Runner on first.
Which is really saying something given how many incredible players born 24. Think about Junior first.
That's
going to
be foul ball. Count to stay the same. We'll do it again.
On Crawford. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. 4 runs on 9 hits for the Cardinals. 1 run on 4 hits for the Braves. Here's the 2-2 from Bummer. Check swing, little floater out to third. That'll be caught by Riley.
Oh, that'll be caught by Austin Riley. A little floater out
down
there
here in the
third.
Inning. Phillies are leading tonight.
So that'll be out number 1
in Detroit.
Runner will stay at first.
8-1 lead on the Tigers. So unless the Braves can come back in this ball game, they drop another game back of the Phillies. Atlanta entered the action today, 7 games back of Philadelphia in the East. One down for Michael Ciani. Left-handed hitter.
Ciani.
Not his best swing.
That first pitch would be a strike.
It was a confused swing by Ciani.
Hey, Russell, how you doing?
Thought we might see a bunt there. Ciani can
really? He was Barry Bonds' godfather. Well, that's awesome.
Is part of his game.
I did not know that. Thank you, Russell.
Austin Riley was ready for it.
Yeah. I say that because in the low arm slot lefty is going to be really tough on the lefty, and I was a low arm slot righty, and I had a lot of hitters who didn't normally.
Hey, Russell, if you don't mind me asking, are you from Iowa?
See the ball out of my hand.
0-2 pitch. Ground ball out towards third. A diving Riley knocks it down, but it
Riley unable to stop the ball, so that'll be a base hit.
Down to second base for Carpenter.
So we now have 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Riley was off the line.
We talked earlier in the game. Spencer Schwellenbach, 0-2. You got to make.
Yeah, Russell. If you don't mind, if you live in Iowa, there's a reason I'm asking.
Major league veteran just did the same thing.
I guess I could just tell you. My sister was married to a ball. Or is that Hall? I'm sorry, it's Russell Hall. Looks like it says Ball to me. My sister was married to a Danny Ball, and his dad's name was Russell.
How do you spell relief?
So I was thinking, man, could it be a small world if that's actually Russell?
Energy and more. We offer a family-like atmosphere and an opportunity to impact agriculture in the same community where you work, live, and play. Become part of the Innovative Ag Services family. Visit innovativeag.com today.
And now, 2 pigeons bemoan
George, okay.
stream DirecTV satellite free.
A little birdie
I'm not sure who actually
you don't need a
his
satellite dish
place.
to get DirecTV.
What's little birdie? Was it Jimmy the Sparrow?
It's a figure of speech. Point is,
I can't see that, Lane. It doesn't give me the statistics tonight.
Oh, sure. Next, you're going to tell me
because
those
it's blacked
big
out
birds
for
are
me.
made
All
of
I
metal.
get is the
Filthy
radio
people, right?
through the MLB.com
Stream
site.
DirecTV without a satellite dish.
And
Call
they don't give you
1-800-DirecTV.
any of the
Terms and restrictions
statistics
apply.
and stuff. So I'm not sure who it is.
Got deer? Well, you can still have a beautiful landscape with deer-proof shrubs from proven
winners.
Who
do we want to win? Of course,
deer-proof
we're
shrubs
primarily
a
Braves
for superior
fan base
deer
here,
resistance.
But I love baseball altogether, man.
White proven winners contain.
Of course, when my Braves are playing and the Cubbies are playing,
get peace of mind you need as you improve your landscape. Or
I do follow the Dodgers as well because of Shohei.
More at Proven Winners.
I follow the Dodgers due to Shohei Ohtani.
Cool off your summer with a Coca-Cola Summer Cash Grab and Quick Star. Play daily in your Quick Rewards app to enter to win up to $250,000.
Do I want the Dodgers to win? No, but do I want Shohei to hit home runs? Yes.
No purchase necessary.
The guy is
sweepstakes for details.
He's a once in a lifetime, once in a generation talent.
Ag
like
services in grain, agronomy, feed, energy, and more. Join a family-like atmosphere that prioritizes
they are
safety,
just phenomenal
training,
players.
Work-life balance, and an opportunity to impact agriculture where you work, live, and play. We offer competitive.
We last saw him in New York where he was fantastic. I remember punching out Juan Soto, 99 above the zone. He's got that big heater. He worked one inning with.
Absolutely, Laney. Thank you. You couldn't have said that. I couldn't have said it any better.
Have been scoreless, so he's
we welcome anybody. Everybody is welcome to stop in, even if you want to talk about your team who's not even playing.
Yeah, we enjoyed
our chat
at Yankee Stadium.
Are fan friendly.
Yes, we did.
That was fun.
We'll not chastise you because you like another
bottom
team.
Of the seventh. Runners at first and second, one down.
If somebody does, our mods will be right on top
fouls one back.
and handle it.
Daysbel Hernandez out of
everybody's allowed to speak their piece about their teams. We just ask that you use respectful tones, that you don't come in dropping derogatory things.
And
keep it clean.
Leather strips on there. There's a ball high. 1 ball and 1 strike on Mason Wynn. Wynn's been on one time at a single back in the 5th.
Got to give it up to the Cardinals tonight, Dave. They've outplayed the Braves thus far.
1-1. Blew that by him. Good place for that heater. Up and away.
All right, so we got Wynn, who's 1 for 3 tonight. 1 and 2 in the count. We got 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Very late. Might be over.
Hernandez now pitching for the Braves.
Tonight. They're about to start up versus the Padres.
We're going to call that a ball, I'm sure. Yeah, 2 and 2 the count.
We got a 2-2 count. Twilight here in the sky in St. Louis. Not completely dark yet. A little bit of light left in the Missouri sky. And under the lights here at Busch. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fought off foul over there by the Cardinal dugout. Still a 2-2 count. All right, I got a good fun fact for you about Busch Stadium. Came across this earlier today, and I thought if anybody could appreciate this, it would be Darren O'Day. He likes some fun facts. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You're done
Mason Wynn. Here it is from Hernandez.
That's got to be one of the toughest jobs to do out there,
man. Under it. Infield fly rule is in effect.
He has it for out.
This has been the home of the Cardinals since 2006. And, of course, you remember the old Busch Stadium.
That should be out number 2.
Right across the street beyond left field. In fact, this stadium overlaps the footprint of the old stadium.
Button boy.
So much so
hit the button.
There
should
is
be out number 2.
A stretch in deep left field of this ballpark that would have also been in territory of the previous park in right field. Here's Alec Burleson. He takes a ball inside, almost hit him. In fact, the left field foul pole stands almost exactly where the right field foul pole stood in the old stadium. So this left field corner is the former right field corner.
Yeah, being an umpire's got to be one of the tougher jobs. I mean, with
there's a 1-0 pitch.
Just dealing with angry fans, angry coaches,
to think about fair territory
players.
In this ballpark still would have been fair in the other ballpark.
Guys make mistakes too, and I understand.
Like we just came from Yankee Stadium.
Where I have a problem
next to it
is when an umpire's not consistent with these calls for both teams.
2-0 is in for a strike. I've been able to Google it.
If you're going to miss a call, you're going to call it a strike or a ball. You better be calling that a strike or a ball.
And there's pictures where the 2 ballparks
the same way when the next team, the other team,
closing in on each other. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That'll be fouled off. Where the new ballpark was being built, and it was almost like a crescent facing left. They had not finished left field yet. And the old ballpark, almost like a crescent facing right, where the old ballpark and right field had already been demolished.
Wow.
That section first.
So you just build most of the park, and then in the offseason you complete it?
That's right, I guess. Then finish up those corners and play ball. 2-2 send foul. That's squeezing it in, isn't it?
That really is. That's impressive.
What?
Engineering.
As a matter of fact, when the stream started, I yelled out there and told you to come get the charger.
Details are not my strong suit, buddy.
Charge it.
That's why we have Jonathan Chadwick.
That's right.
He's our detail guy.
Old two towel.
Here's the 2-2. That'll be fouled back. Still a 2-2 count. Old Two Towel didn't have air conditioning when he got to his hotel room.
Hernandez?
He had a very warm
Hernandez
night
is
here in
pitching,
St.
I
Louis.
believe.
Little grumpy bear this morning.
I don't blame him.
Sweaty bear.
Let me tell you, he let somebody know about it. That'll be
Swing and a
swung and
miss.
missed.
That's
Well,
out
there's
number
the
3.
fastball.
There we go. We're heading to the
That
top
was
of the
that woman
8th.
answered the phone when he called.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like button for us. And most importantly, if you stick around, check us out, and you like what you see in here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We would love to have some new outlaws joining in on the fun. We do have memberships. Let's turn the hat back around. Maybe we'll do something again. We do have memberships to the channel. You can start out with a rookie membership for 99 cents a month. You can become a pro member for $1.99 a month, or you can be an MVP member for $2.99 a month. And yes, Laney, I did finally see where you were talking. If you click, I seen that when I clicked on join on the home page, on my actual channel page, it does say down that it's a reoccurring auto reoccurring. So you are right. It didn't say that because when I bought my membership to Mavericks, I did it out of the chat. And it didn't tell me that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, baseball, football player Che. Cho. Sorry, it's a little hard for me to read. I'm practically blind. Cool. Yeah, I seen that finally. I did see that it actually lets you set up an auto pay. I didn't know that. So I do apologize. Like when you were saying that, I was like, I've never seen it. All right, we are back to Busch Stadium.
Ramon Laureano up to the plate, and he swings and misses. First pitch slider that dipped under his bat in an 0-1 count.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Killa. Just
Randy
screaming.
Fernandez brings the 0-1 pitch, and now time called.
Hey, thank you very much for that sub.
Plate.
Whoever just subbed, I'll give, like I said, I'll give it a. I just seen that the sub is there, so you might have already subbed a little while ago, but I'll give the interactive a chance to pick it up. If you have your subscriber,
really nice slider.
You're subscribed
87 miles an hour. He's throwing it half the
private,
time.
then it won't
Pretty
show up
impressive
through the
for a rookie.
interactive. But
and a Rule 5 pick,
if
actually.
you have it set to the public, it will. So I'll give it a few minutes to let it pop up. If it don't, then I'll manually
Misses
add
down.
that.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Thank you
To
very
explain
much.
That Rule 5 pick,
That means
I always won
everybody, we
myself.
are
Usually a team will go into another
26
team's minor league
subs
system and pull a
away
guy
from
from
that
the low level.
1,000 goal.
And you can have him
Thank
if the other
you,
team doesn't
everybody. You
protect
guys are
him on the
awesome.
roster.
You guys have been
2 up and in
blessed.
fastball swung on.
I'm blessed to have
But the caveat
have
is if you
a
do
crew
take
like
the
you
guy
guys.
from,
I really
say,
am.
Say the
Without you
Cardinals
guys,
take
none of this would be
A-ball guy
possible.
from the Brave system. Well, he has to stay in the major leagues the whole year. So you're kind of stuck with that guy, and if he makes it through that whole year,
We
you
currently
take
have
full possession
29
of him.
votes.
Or you have to
Remember, you can also get backup
He's
votes.
pitching very well
Backup votes over
for
on the
for a
community
Rule
page,
5
guys.
rookie.
Kind of a way that
First ball up to the plate.
case
the ball
the
outside. Got to be
community
thrilled to
vote
be taken
here
in
in the
Rule
chat
5.
is
You have to get a
wrong,
crack at it.
Yep.
there's a backup over there.
And then it's up to you for
Now,
the
am I
results.
telling that? Am I saying that the Braves fans should be voting the other team over
1-0
there?
pitch. That'll miss outside. 2-0.
No, I'm not
December,
saying
the Braves
that,
have
but
to decide which minor leaguers they're going to protect.
right
on
now
their
it's
40-man roster. And
62% for the
if you're
Braves
not on
and
that 40-man roster, you can be
38%
picked
for
in that Rule 5
the
draft.
Cardinals on the community page.
2-0 is high. 3-0. They like his arm a lot. Got a good mustache too, doesn't he?
Sure does. It's a nice duster.
Yeah, it's a Magnum PI.
All right, it doesn't look like it's going to come through, so we're going to go ahead and
That'll miss
manually
outside,
update
so
that.
there's a walk. That's the first walk of the ball game.
Thank you very much for that sub. I certainly appreciate that.
That puts Wall down at first base. And here is Zach Short with his first opportunity at the plate in the ball game.
You just getting up, or are you just getting home?
Or the ailing Orlando Arcia, who left the ball game with dizziness.
Oh no, I've been home all day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was watching that new Mad Max movie earlier.
Oh, okay.
Short takes the ball
Nice.
outside. Who took you in the
Yeah,
Rule
we're
5
watching
draft?
the Braves game right now.
The Texans?
We're in
The Angels took me off the roster, and the Mets picked me up, which was
We're in the top of the 8th.
out of
We
left
got
field.
2
I never
innings left. As
expected
soon as I'm
anything
done
like that.
here, I'll definitely
So
come
all
play
of
a
a
game
sudden,
tonight.
You're on a new team.
Yeah,
And
most
you're
definitely.
going to spring training with these guys you've never met. And usually
I think
you're
Kobe will
in
be
the
around
minor
too.
leagues, and you're coming to a team full of veterans, and it's
All
a
right.
tough spot to be in. And the majority of the Rule 5 picks do get returned to their former team.
Thank you, David. Appreciate
for
that.
a sum of money, and they end up going back and just toiling in the minor
Laney,
leagues
it wouldn't
again.
be possible without all of you guys that have donated your time to come and help me.
Runner at first,
Gino,
one
Dee,
down.
Laney, David,
Pitch on the way to Short.
Kenneth,
That'll miss
Matthew,
low.
everybody
This is a big
that
moment
is
of the ball game
that
right
is
here.
continuously
Braves
come
really
here
haven't been in it the
and
entire
type
game.
in
They
the
were
chat
down 4-0 at the end of 3.
encouraging
Picked up
people
one
to
run in the 5th.
hit that like
So
button
been
and
down 3
subscribe.
runs for a while. But if he
If I
can get
didn't
on
have
base,
that,
then you have the top of the order
I wouldn't
coming
be
up.
nowhere near what I am.
2-0 pitch. That's low ball.
much
3.
love
We know
goes
that
out to
Short
you
can
guys.
coach a walk as good as anybody.
I got the best crew in the
This is a
business.
Cardinals bullpen
Matter of
that
fact,
has
I know
been lights
a lot of you
out.
guys
They have more
are
saves than any
followers of
team in the
CeeLo,
big
followers
leagues.
of Dixon. You guys watch several other
They
people.
walk short. It's Kelnick
That's
up
all
to the plate
great. That
representing
is
the
awesome.
tying run.
That's why I
3-0
said the
pitch.
best crew in the business
Strike.
is you guys
On the
want to
inside
see
corner with a fastball.
people
Assignment for
succeed,
Zach
and you
Short.
want
He
to
hasn't
and you
seen
help
any
them
game
succeed.
action in almost 3 weeks.
There's
It's been
nothing
19
better in
days
this world than people like
since
you.
he's been in
Thank
that
you so
batter's
much.
box.
Righty-righty matchup. Pitch on the way, and there is ball
We just
4.
wish the rest of the world was like
How
that.
about that? Back-to-back walks to the 8 and 9.
Maybe we
hitter.
wouldn't have war.
And now
or
back
none
to
of
the
that
top
stuff.
of the order, and the tie.
All right, so back-to-back walks
Jared
for Fernandez. We got
Well,
one
meeting
out.
at the mound.
Runners on first and
This will be
second. So
Dusty
this
Blake, the
is
pitching coach.
going to be the Braves' best
Slowly
opportunity
walks
to
out
get
there
some
to
runs.
visit with his pitcher. So if you're
Short.
the Braves, you're looking for a shot. This is it right here.
Short. Oh, that's who, lady. That's who
King, the
filled up the
left-hander, is
position
now
for
tossing for the
Arcia.
Cardinals.
Short's in there.
Yeah, they're likely just killing some time here, giving King.
I can't remember his
a few
first
more
name
pitches
though.
down there in the bullpen.
He played third base when
This organization
Riley was
has
out.
been around a long time. Great franchise.
Scott
history,
Short
and
or
they almost
something
had
like
some
that.
history
I'm
happen on
probably
this
wrong
field
about that
yesterday.
first name.
You know, this franchise has won 11 World Series, tons of pennants. They've done it all. Sonny Gray went 6 2/3 yesterday. Perfect game.
Gee.
In the 143-year franchise history, they've never had a perfect game.
Is that right?
Yeah. So the Sonny Gray even talked about, he was conscious of that yesterday when he was pitching. He said he could feel the weight of that franchise record on his shoulders.
I bet he could. Here's Jared Kelnick. Pitch on the way to Jared. That'll miss low and inside.
All right, low and inside, so that should be ball one.
In the bullpen. Now remember,
Kelnick 0 for 3, but we know
he's 0 for 3 in
we
the
know
ballgame.
Jared's on a
But he
10-game
has been
streak,
hot.
so
Braves
this is
need
his
him right
last
here.
chance to get a hit.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swings and misses. And slider dipped down. That's been a good pitch for Fernandez. Good speed aboard. Short at first. Wall at second. One down. Runners take off. Pitch on the way. It's a ball low. Throw down to second by Contreras, and that's not in time. A double steal by Wall and Short.
Wow, a double steal from the Braves, baby.
Executed perfectly, and now a base hit could make it a one-run game.
Look at these running Braves.
A base hit will make it a one-run game. A home run will tie it.
Zach Short, good.
Now have runners on second and third, 2-1 the count.
2-1 to count it.
Oh, that's a foul ball, so 2-2.
Straight back. He was right on that slider.
1-0. Come on, Kelnick.
That one back. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jared Kelnick.
Come on, Braves Nation. Let's hear it, baby.
Get a base hit. We got ourselves a ball game. Getting late. Need a clutch knock. And the 2-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Slider, he strikes out Kelnick.
Oh, unfortunately, he goes down swinging out. Number 2.
And it's up to Ozzie Albies.
Here comes Ozzie Albies, but Albies is 0 for 4 on the day.
Ozzie, you want him swinging it from the left
Kelnick
side.
0 for 4.
No reason to
I
go
think
to the left
Albies is too, though.
So it's up to Ozzie. Ozzie had a big base hit with 2 down yesterday in the 5th inning versus the Yankees. Braves need a knock right here. Pitch on the way to Ozzie, and he swings, and it's a high fly ball out.
It's a high flyer!
Going back, Ciani. Ciani to the wall, and he makes the catch against the...
Oh, makes the catch on the wall!
Long ride.
Yeah!
And couldn't quite get it out of here. Would have tied up the game.
Man.
Through that minefield there in the 8th inning.
So that is the end of the 8th inning. The best chance we had for it. Oh, man. Or excuse me, that's the end of the top of the 8th. So close. Stole it right off and underneath him. That we do. We have to hold them. Hey everybody, what do you say we head on over to Rhino's channel and do a raid real quick? Is there a chance somebody can throw Rhino's link out there in the chat and let's go give him a raid? Who's down for a raid at Rhino's? I am.
Cardinals, Ozzie just had us on the edge of our seats. But then sliding back into it even deeper than we previously were as the ball was caught right at the wall by Michael Ciani. First pitch swinging and a foul ball by Wilson Contreras, 0-1. This is the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. And if Daysmo Hernandez can strike out the side, then Bryce Waller will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Well, 1 low and outside. Yanmar, get more done, take less time. And if you'd like to enter for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV, just visit Braves.com/Yanmar and sign up today. And maybe it's your name we'll be reading tomorrow night. 1-1 pitch. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike.
What further compounds the disappointment of that 8th inning is that you're likely looking at Ryan Helsley next inning, one of the best closers in the major leagues.
2-1, a wave and a miss by Contreras. Yeah, that was your shot, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, he's been really good this year. It's 98 to 103. I mean, good luck. They're going to need their best to get a couple runs off of him.
2 balls and 2 strikes versus Contreras. Here it is from Daysmo. Got him looking for strike 3 on the outside corner with a slider. 1 down, and our contestant Bryce Waller is a third of the way there. Yeah,
short shot, save, rebound, pushed aside, Memphis get it. 10 seconds
up. Albies and carrying the way that it was.
Get it on out,
okay,
all the
we
way
could
down.
have a tie ball game here. But
and
even if you just get a
icing with
base hit and
6.2
driving those
seconds
2
left.
runs, Then you're down by just 1 versus Helsley. Even that would
the
have been
movie
a
is
big
very
lick there in the 8th
cartoonish,
inning.
but very
Full load
entertaining.
inside.
But it wasn't.
And you had
It wasn't
1
animated,
and 2
right?
in the order coming up with 1
I don't
down.
think he's noticed it, Gino.
Didn't bother to get those runners in.
He's still talking.
Yeah, Ozzy gave it a ride.
It was real live action. Did they have like animation in there too, or is it just
Ball out to left field.
cartoon?
Forrest Wall dead in his tracks. Gets a room service fly ball right
What
to
up,
him. 2
Puritan
down here in the
Sports
inning.
as well? What's up, 2-1, and that's the end of the second period. Panthers up 2-1. Second intermission, baby. Thanks for the redirect there, Thomas Fitzpatrick. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Thomas Fitzpatrick. Does tons of baseball action. Boston Red Sox
right in front of the mound.
covers the
Taken by
Bruins as
Hernandez.
well,
Throws
and
down.
we'll be
He
covering.
bounces the throw, and Olsen comes
All
out
right,
with the
so don't look like he's seen it yet, but he will.
scoop. In front of him.
All right, so what did
Mike
we miss
Donovan,
here?
By the time Daysville got there, is halfway between the mound and the plate.
All right, looks like we got 2
Base hit
outs.
For Brendan Donovan, that's his 3rd base hit of the ball game.
Not sure about this official score, Ben. That looks like an E1 all day to me, but if that throw's converted, he's out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Carlson takes one up and in.
that was close.
By
Very
the way, the ball
close.
that Ozzy hit
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
came off his bat at 102 miles an hour, traveled 398 feet.
I know
would
it,
have been a
right?
Home run in 16 of 30.
Yeah,
ballparks.
I already went over there and rated.
1-0 is high into the backstop, taking off for second base Donovan.
Myself, Gino went over, David went over.
Hernandez.
So if you guys want to head on over there to the Rhinos. Tell them Clan sent you. It's
2 balls
Clan-
and no strikes
Clan
on
Ray.
Dylan Carlson. Braves
Really
in the ninth.
appreciate it.
Ozuna,
He's
Olsen,
another
and
small
Riley
streamer
do
just
out.
trying to make his
We got
way
the heart
through
of the
this
order
big
coming
world. He does
Just
really
a
good
flamethrower
content.
in Helsley. 2-0.
He doesn't bring you the sound or nothing
2 balls
like
and a strike.
we try to, but hey, he's there throughout the whole thing, calling the plays, man. It's a lot harder doing it that way, in my opinion.
Hernandez got the final 2 outs of the 7th. 2-1 in the air
welcome,
to left
Pierre.
field. Forrest Wall breaks forward.
Pierre
and he's got
Adrenaline
it. Makes
Sports.
a
Well,
chest
thank
out
you for
catch
stopping
number
in.
3. That ends the bottom of the 8th. No runs.
That's
1
out
hit.
number
Myers
3.
at
That is
left.
going to end the bottom of the 8th.
But what makes it
All right. So we're going to head to the 9th, guys. We have got our last chance. Hey, thanks for the sub, my friend. All right, so be sure to get your chat votes done. I'm going to be pulling the chat vote down. All right, we're pulling the chat vote down. All right, so thank you to everybody that participated tonight. We have 81% voting for the Atlanta Braves, while 18% of you voted that the Cardinals are going to pull the win. We had a total of 49 votes. Thank you to all you Cardinals fans who joined us on tonight's stream and interacted in the chat. We certainly hope you come on back on another day. Remember, you don't just have to stop in when the Cards are playing. Come in and join us and hang out anytime. And I'll give you now the community page will stay up all the way because there's no way of ending the community pages. All right, so we have 30 votes over on the community page. 40% voting for the Cardinals, while 60% are voting for the Braves. So here we go. We got Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3 on the day. He'll be the first to bat. We'll have Ozuna, then Olsen, and Riley batting third. Yes, we are 25 subs from that 1,000 and beyond goal. So thank you, everybody, all the help, everything. Much love from the bottom of my heart, guys. Three and 0. We got Heisley for the St. Louis Cardinals pitching, trying to close this out. That's ball 4. All right, so we got Matteo, Big Matto, heading to the plate. Matty 1 for 3 on the day, or excuse me, 0 for 3 on the day. Oh, Matty, that was your pitch. Oh, my apologies. Sorry, Lane. Oh, no, you're back to the corner.
0-1 to Olsen. And that
Sorry.
He's having a hard time finding his release point. Helsley wants a brand new baseball. That one wasn't listening. So he throws it aside, gets a brand new pearl.
It's all this interactive's fault.
6 pitches for Helsley, only 1 strike.
I only pause it because of the loud sounds it makes.
Ball and a strike. And here it is to Olsen. And he's
That's going to be a
right
base hit.
Left field down for a base hit.
There we go, baby. Tying run now on the plate.
So a leadoff walk to Ozuna. And Helsley
not
finding a spot, had to just guide one in there, and Olsen tagged it. He's now 2 for 3 in his career off of Olsen. And guess who's checking in right now? It's the hottest of them all, Austin Riley. Riley is 2 for 3 in the ball game with a single and a homer.
Come on, Riley!
Here in the inning, no one out. Riley in his career versus Helsley, 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Swing and a miss. Come on, Riley! Come on, Braves Nation! Let's show our support. Get those positive vibes off for our boys. Come on! Come on, Riley!
As Helsley comes set.
Oh, stood there and watched it. It's going to be strike 2.
See if he can shorten up, find a way to put the ball in play. 0-2 pitch. Riley takes the ball low and outside.
That's going to be ball 1.
Certainly not to fear, at least right now.
Welcome in, everybody. Hey, if you're just joining,
yes, he's facing
missed a hell of a close game.
Right-hander.
Top of the ninth, St. Louis leading the Braves 4-1. We have runners on first and second, no outs. Austin Riley up the bat. Swing and a miss at strike 3. Out number 1. So we got the Smurfinator, Sean Murphy, heading to the plate.
Now it's Sean Murphy up to the plate. Murphy has never seen Helsley before. First pitch of the sequence. Outside with a slider.
85.9 mile per hour slider.
Ozuna, and then giving up the base hit to Olsen. It's like there's been a shift here. We know about the hard-throwing right-hander, 99-100 with a fastball, but he's been showing a lot more sliders than maybe you anticipate.
Jet swing.
Pitch. Slider
2-0, 87 mile an hour slider.
2-ball, no strike count. Murphy can get on base. And the go-ahead run would come to the plate in Laureano. Murphy steadies the bat, staring down Helsley, and a pitch on the way. Strike.
All right, that's going to be an 86-mile-an-hour slider call for a strike.
Of sliders versus
That's
Murphy.
strike one, 2-1 in the count, one out. Runners on first and second.
Brendan Donovan playing very deep in left field.
Oh, ball three.
2-2 pitch up and in, almost got him. Came in
97.7 mile an hour, four-seam fastball. Way high in on the outside, just about took his head
for
off.
Murphy. Helsley on a black glove. Brings the 3-1 pitch, and that
Ball
is
four.
ball 4.
Bases are juiced.
Bases are loaded.
So go-ahead run now coming to the plate. We'll have Romano Laureano.
And walking out of the mound, Dusty Blake, the pitching coach.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have a pitch mound meeting there for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Ball is going to come along and run for Sean Murphy.
This is the kind of stuff that gives big league managers ulcers. It forces them to have a drink after the game. You put a guy in, he's your best pitcher on your staff, and you can't find the strike zone, and now you got to. Dusty Blake is out there trying to calm him down, settle him down. Say, hey, dude, you're
number 44 for luck.
You got to throw strikes.
Laney says honoring the great Hank Aaron. That's right, 44. Let's see those 44s in the chat.
Well, here's the thing.
Come on, everybody, 44s.
Who's been red hot, right? He's converted 26 in a row. And a lot of people would look at that and say, oh, he's been dominant, no shot. But there's the other side of that where you say, eventually, the odds are going to swing where he can't continue that streak. And the more he racks up, the more the odds are eventually it's going to end. Maybe that's tonight. Here's Laureano. First pitch to him. In for a called strike.
That's an 87.2 mile an hour slider for strike one.
Inning. Laureano is also seeing Helsley for the first time in his career. 4-1 Cardinals, top of the ninth. And the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's going to be a blooper. That's going to drop in. That's going to break two home. 3/C3.
Everybody else holds. They advance one back. A base hit by Laureano. It's
no way. Really?
Able to line one out into right field. And it's now.
Why did everybody stop?
Tie the game. And now the Braves are going to pinch hit with Travis d'Arnaud. And the Braves fans who are down the third baseline back of the Braves dugout getting rowdy for the first time of the ball game.
Listen to that. Braves fans down the third baseline getting a little rowdy. Let's go, baby. Oh, guess what? Here comes, baby, all aboard! Train warming up, baby. Ready to jump on the home run express. Here we go.
First pitch
swing and a miss. Come on, Travis.
I'll say this about Travis. There's no fastball too fast for him. He really excels at climbing up high velocity meters. So that first pitch, the slider, not a good one, but change the speed.
Come on, let the fat man dance again.
Runners take their lead. So one pitch.
Foul ball. That's going to be 0-2 to count.
It's 0-2 on Travis d'Arnaud. Zach Short is on deck for the Braves right now. Braves needed a big base hit in the 8th inning, and it never
Zach.
came. And now
that's his name.
A couple of batters looking for that base hit right here in the 9th inning. 0-2 pitch.
That's going to be a base hit.
Hit in the air out towards right center field, over to his left, and making the catch is Ciani. Tagging from third and scoring Olsen.
Yes!
Sack fly in a one-run ball game.
Sack fly for one run to come in. We are now one run away from tying the game.
That time able to drift into the gap, run it down. So now the Braves are down to their final out. Tying run still at second base, and it's a one-run game.
Yeah, Ciani has absolutely changed this game with his glove out there in center field.
2 runs have scored here in the inning, and it's up to Zach Short.
Zach Short, the youngster, filling in for Orlando Arcia. Here we go. Pitch number 1.
Righty matchup.
Swings and misses. Oh.
Went after a
Right one.
We don't get to see a whole lot of Zach Short. In fact, as Darren mentioned, it's been some time since he's been out there.
Batter just melds in the ground.
And now you're calling upon the last man on the roster, position player-wise, to deliver in a big moment. Short, a 127 hitter. Duvall takes his lead at second. 0-1 pitch on the way, and that's low. 1-1. Going back to what we mentioned with Short back in the 8th inning, one place where he really excels is his eye at the plate. And he can draw you a walk, which is particularly important against a pitcher who's already walked 2 men here in the inning. Top of the order is coming up if Short can find a way aboard. For the Braves down to their final out. 1-1 pitch is
Gotta be
low.
ball 2.
And he's laid off the last 2 sliders to make it a 2-1 count. For Helsley, he knows this is his best shot. He's got to find a way to get Zach Short. He does not want to face the top of the order. Helsley, right arm swinging by his side. Now comes Set. Set right in front of
Sorry,
his
guys.
chin.
Just trying to find the best one.
Time call.
Helsley's putting a lot of faith in his catcher Contreras at blocking. Both of the last 2 sliders have been bounced pretty aggressively. If one of those gets past him, now you're putting the tying run.
All right, pitcher getting ready. Here comes the pitch.
2-1 to Short.
2-2 the count.
Top of the zone heater. And the Braves are down to their final swing.
Braves down to their final swing.
Short 2 for 10 this season with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Waves the bat over the plate. Steadies it. Waiting on Helsley.
Swing and a miss. That's game.
Miss for strike 3.
Congratulations to the St. Louis Cardinals. You have done it. That is the score, 4-3. St. Louis takes game 1 of the 3-game series versus the Atlanta Braves.
On 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. And it's the Cardinals who hold on and take game 1 by a final score of 4-3 over the Braves. Back with the totals after this.
Well,
if you've been hurt in a car wreck,
I'll tell you, that was an exciting game, though. Regardless what the outcome was at the end, that was such a great game. Unfortunately, though, everybody, with that loss, we no longer have. Let me go check the. No, St. Louis Cardinals over in the community, it was 42% voted for the St. Louis Cardinals, while 58% for the Braves. So, community got the votes wrong. So we are not eligible for this series for a chat vote celebration, nor are we eligible for that Golden Broom. But we still have a Golden Broom from the last series, and we will be celebrating that Game 3 versus the St. Louis Cardinals on Wednesday. Actually, you know what? I think what we'll do, instead of doing a Game 3, because Game 3 is an earlier game, we'll go ahead and on the makeup game Thursday with the Chicago White Sox, we'll make it up then. So our Golden Broom celebration will be Thursday during the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago White Sox makeup game. Now, speaking of the next game, let me get to it. I need to check and see what time that starts. You know what, guys and gals? If you'd like to stick with, why don't we switch on over to the Dodgers and the their game? Nope. Won't be able to. I'm not going to go through this VPN stuff. The Dodgers, they're currently in the top of the 7th, but they're in a delay. I was going to finish out that game, but it's White Sox are blacked out for me, and I'm not going to go through the hassle. So as of tomorrow, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central first pitch. We'll be going live 20 minutes early, so we'll be going live at 7:25 or 6:25 Central. We'll go live stream. We'll go live on the stream. So I'd like to say thank you guys. Thank you very, very much for everybody's support. We are now 25 subs away from that 1,000. You guys are amazing. I just don't know what else to say. I am so grateful for you guys, and so I have so much gratitude for you. So let's say I don't think we'll see Maverick much at all during the week, and I know we got the Pirates for the weekend games, and those will most likely be later. I believe we're coming home for them, though. So they might be like not real late, but they won't be real late if they're playing in Atlanta anyway. So we won't probably see Maverick until the weekend. Yeah, I can't believe that. You know that? Boy, we had a great game. Just about made that comeback. If that ball could have dropped in instead of the guy catching it for the sac fly from D-Train, that it would have been a tie game. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. All right, so remember, everybody, tomorrow night, 7:45 Eastern, first pitch, 6:45 Central. We will be going live here on the channel at 6:25 Central. I hope to see you all then. And until then, I'm KGB for the C Sports Network, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for all the greatness, guys. See you then.